Welcome one, welcome all, back to RimWorld. This time with 14% less colonists. Wow, what a steal. Literally a steal. We had 2 colonists who were stolen, kidnapped, in a raid that did not go our way, you might say. And now here we are picking up the pieces. I'm pretty sure Nicole is literally starving. Yeah, we have starvation over here, so that's cool. Love seeing that first thing. Hopping back into RimWorld. But no, yeah. We, unfortunately, for those who didn't tune in last time, ended up losing our colonist, Trevor, who we had for a very long time. And then some other loser, Giggles, I think was their name, who we knew for like, I don't know, 2 weeks, maybe less. I swear, as soon as they joined, they immediately got kidnapped. But in any case, they're gone now, which it really does stink that we lost Trevor. Because he was our lead researcher. He was almost level 20. He was almost galaxy brain. And now he's just been whisked off to do who knows what, probably like manual labor, working the fields. Those people, they're not going to put him to proper work. Not like we did. And now we only have 5 colonists guarding this massive base, one of whom can't even fight. Looking at you, Seth, although I am glad to see that you're carrying steel. Where'd you find that? Steel? Where was that? We've been looking for steel for like forever. Oh yeah, okay, there's some over here. Oh, all right, this was from, yeah, when the enemies touched down. Left a bunch of junk behind. This is actually good because with some steel on hand, we can probably at least start trying to make a deep drill. So that way we can use steel to make steel, basically. In fact, well, yeah, I guess that's going to have to work, and then build the power out this way a little bit. So yeah, no, really, this is just going to be us kind of just picking up the pieces from the last stream, because again, last stream did just go so poorly, that we're just going to figure things out. Nice and slow. We have this caravan out here, and they're currently, oh gosh, they're going straight through the mountains. All right, well, get ready. They're not gonna, like, going through the mountains takes so long. They're gonna be in the same position for the next, I don't know, 4 days. Wouldn't be surprised. They'll have 8 days left till they, not even till they get back to base. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, 8 days to get back to base. They'll be rendezvousing, though, midway with Orange Busto, hopefully to trade and get some new food and other items, potentially. Yeah, that's right. We're desperate enough that we're going to, like, these teepee huts to get food. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And look, Nicole's already taken over. What's his name? I don't even remember his name anymore. It was like, he's a distant memory. Trevor. She's already taken over his job. I think she's kind of smart. Oh, intellectual 7. Weak professional. Yeah, not quite level 20. And we're working on some pretty high level stuff now. I mean, I got to give Trevor some serious credit. Wait, what was that? Raid. Oh, come on. Okay, please tell me that this isn't, this is at our backup base, right? Our backup base? Yes, it is. Oh, thank goodness. This gets me every time. I swear this happens in like the last 4 streams. Like the stream starts and we get raided at our backup base. This time by a guy called Whale. Who, oh my gosh, why is he going so quick? This guy's amped up on something. What is he on? Nothing, apparently. This is 1-time speed. I don't know. That seemed strangely fast. What's he doing? What's this tactical move? He's... I don't know. I don't know if he knows. I mean, the thing to do, I don't know if you must be new to this, Whale, but whenever we get raided at our backup base where there's nothing, what you're supposed to do is make a beeline for the bugs so you can get killed by the bugs and wind up like, you know, Parrot over here. Want to be like Parrot, don't you? Or Dodo. Or maybe even Chero. I'm pretty sure there's like another person around here. I mean, really, it's all the rage. Raiders love it. Oh, I love this song. It's happening in service of nothing. Aw, yeah, look at Whale wandering aimlessly. Well, where's he going? Where's he going now? Kind of looks like he was jamming to it for a second there. This is a waste of everyone's time. I should be focusing on my colony that's struggling. Why am I paying attention to you? Just do whatever you want to do, Whale. I don't know. Anyway, at least we're doing well on food. Actually, very well on food. 218 meals? Wow, good job. Maybe we can start hunting again, too. There we go. Give Sora something to do. So, yeah, I mean, my main concern, and it's a well-founded concern, is that we're going to get raided within the next 8 days. You know, before our caravan can get back here. And that's where it's going to be kind of tricky, because we're just going to have to kind of, I don't know, tough it out with 4 people. To be fair, maybe we could call in some allies. Maybe I should check the world. What's our relationship with the other factions? Okay, yeah, we're good friends with the Gallant Gamers, or good enough, so we could call on them for backup. In fact, that's almost certainly what we'll have to do if that ends up happening, but just something to keep in mind. By the way, welcome back, Salsa. I'm being asked what happened to Giggles and everything. Yeah, Giggles unfortunately is still kidnapped alongside Trevor. I did look up what things are possible exactly as far as, oh, it looks like Whale's on the move. But I was looking up like how likely it is that we might be able to like get them back at some point, and it kind of depends. There are some possibilities where like we could get like a quest to rescue them, or they might escape and try running back, or they might end up joining an enemy faction and we'll see them again as part of like a raid. And it's also just as possible that we'll just never hear from them again. So yeah, unfortunately, for right now anyway, Giggles and Trevor are indefinitely MIA. I hate to say that. Oh, and it looks like Whale is finally living up to the legend and is deciding to attack the bugs. I don't know why enemies like doing this at our backup colony, but at the very least, it's fun to watch. There he goes. It's gonna end up just like these two. Oh, wow. One-hit KO. You can do this. Single-handedly take out these massive insects. I don't think he's doing too well. To Whale, you might say. Oh, okay. Is now not a good time? Okay, I should probably go. I should probably go. But yeah, okay. Our main thing right now is, I guess, not even so much food. Maybe I should start having them make pemmican for the next raid. Why not? Just start getting that going. And power is at least good now. That was something that we were having trouble with in the last stream, too. Last stream was just nothing but trouble. But then again, nothing but trouble. I mean, that's just what RimWorld's all about, really, so. I saw Seth carrying steel earlier, but now I don't see it in our side inventory here. Did he, like, use it on something? There's so much, like, steel junk laying around. All right, well, maybe we don't have any steel to be able to make that thing yet. Oh, no, okay, somebody made it. Oh, my gosh. Yes. Okay, that's good. Why is Sora so upset, though? Disturbed sleep. Had to rebuff Trevor. Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore, Sora. Minor pain, darkness. She'll be fine. Here, after she's done carrying this elk or whatever, she can, where's the, oh, here. Just take one of these. Take one of these and call me in the morning. I don't know how her sleep is being disturbed. There's no one here anymore. This is like the emptiest this base has been, like ever, potentially, right? This might be the emptiest it's ever been, and somehow her sleep is still getting disturbed. Who knows? Chat's wondering who kidnapped Giggles. That's a good question. I should have rewatched the previous stream so I could say exactly who. I know it was one of the enemy factions. It was either the Forgettable Gamers or the Mediocre Gamers. One of these two are responsible for it, but I don't remember which one. I want to say, I think they were well armed. Yeah, because they came down in like launch pods and stuff. So, okay, it was probably the Mediocre Gamers. I'd say like 80% sure that it was them. So, I mean, I guess if we really wanted to throw our weight around, we could just start attacking all of their bases until we find them. Just attack every single one of their outposts until we track down Trevor and Giggles. Unfortunately, I don't think it actually works that way. I think you could go to every single base and there's still no guarantee that they'd be there. They're just kind of floating around in the character pool at this point. Yeah, maybe emptiness is the reason that Sora feels so restless. I didn't think of it that way. It's like a mental thing. At least Sora has her husband, Seth, here, though. Oh, well, Seth's in the hospital. That probably doesn't help either. Why is Seth in the hospital? What's his problem? Oh, yeah, he has malaria. And just some minor malaria, nothing to worry about. Nicole also has malaria. Good grief. So, wow, this is even worse than I thought. If we got raided right now, Seth and Nicole can barely even walk. So only Cheese, Sora, and Bobble would be able to defend this place. And look, you know, I love Bobble and all. We all know how much I love Bobble. He's, you know, basically the face of the RimWorld experience at this point, but I don't know if he can single-handedly fend off, you know, a wave of mechanoid monstrosities. Not yet, anyway. Until we can get him some better weapons, I guess. Oh gosh, nobody's cleaned up Dolores 2's body. We have a dead animal here. Cannot haul, we'll never do hauling. Shouldn't somebody be doing this? Yeah, okay, Bobble can do that in the morning. I feel bad having to eat Dolores too. I mean, she served us well and all, but probably best not to leave, you know, we can't let it go to waste. There's a polar bear, get some tasty polar bear meat. Oh yeah, Sora's not doing... Why is Sora here? Does she also have malaria? Oh no, she's fully healed. I guess she had something going on. But yeah, so Sora's having a bit of a rough time. It looks like she's feeling better now, though. How's our party doing over here? Like I said, they have barely budged. Being in the mountains, it's gonna take them forever. But I think they should be good on food and stuff. Yeah, they still have 884 pemmican. They'll be fine, at least until we can get to Orange Busto. And it is possible, you know, on our way back, we do pass through a couple of outposts owned by the mediocre gamers right here and right here. Maybe we could swoop in and just see if Trevor's there? Again, I really don't think that's the case, but I am curious. Maybe we could do like we could have a quick like save state and then go in just to see. And then load our save. We'll see. We'll see. That's gonna be a bit still. I'm glad that we at least have stuff to hunt now, though. Last stream, all we had were just boomalopes. Boomalopes and boom rats. And, I mean, even though we don't have too many colonists right now, the ones that we do have can still do most of the things that we need. Like, Cheese can handle cooking. Seth can handle cooking and hauling. Sora's gonna handle hunting, Bobble handles cleaning, and Nicole is handling researching. So all the major things for people to do are taken care of, I guess, aside from construction. Oh no, Seth does construction too. So, I mean, I guess I'm just trying to find a silver lining to our storm cloud of a RimWorld experience. And Chad thinks that Bobble can, in fact, beat an entire raid on his own. What's Bobble up to right now, anyway? He's about to play horseshoes. Check this out. Check this out. This is why Bobble is the most beloved colonist in the colony. I've always said that Kraxus is the main character of this RimWorld playthrough, and I still think that's true in its own way. But Bobble is the most beloved. That's the thing. You know? And it goes that way for a lot of like films and TV shows and stuff. You know, you have the main character and all, and you know, people root for the main character, but you know, usually then there's that side character, that supporting role that really takes off. And Bobble is that. Look at him go. Look at him go. I'm sure people are really glad to watch me watch this at 1x speed as he rocks back and forth and misses every throw. But see, for Bobble, it's not about winning or losing. It's about playing the game. And playing it very poorly. Come on, Bobble, you got the next one. We'll call that a win. We'll call that a win. Look, he's under a lot of pressure, everybody watching him like that. I wouldn't want to be in Bobble's shoes, so. This is gonna take such a long time. And you know, the real shame here is too that like, this was like the final difficult research project for Trevor to work on. Was the Johnson Tanaka drive. This was like gonna be his magnum opus project, because everything else is easier to make than this. And I mean, to be fair, he still did get a lot of progress done, but Man, if you were gonna get kidnapped, Trevor, couldn't you have waited one more stream? Because we would have done it in one more stream. But no, you just had to get kidnapped last time. Throw everything for a loop. Nicole really shouldn't even be doing this. I wanted her either on the ground penetrating scanner or really more like, oh, hey. Okay, never mind. I guess Seth's doing this. Okay, that's fine then. This is good. So Seth is gonna start mining for steel. And then we can finally start like getting steel back into the colony. Because we've been horribly lacking in steel, and we're gonna need a lot of it for in-game stuff. Chat saying I should give the person who's having the hardest time some extra break time and stuff. Yeah, I should do that more often. Thankfully, everybody's in a good mood right now. And I always have my backup, like, that I go to, maybe too much, my fallback, where I just have them, like, smoke or drink beer, which honestly usually works pretty well. But an extra hour doesn't hurt every now and then, too. But right now, everybody's doing pretty good, thankfully. Ooh, we have a combat supplier. Okay. I guess that's Sora's job to call them up. It's time for my favorite part of RimWorld. The trading mechanics. Here we go. Wait, she cannot talk properly due to poor health. Oh. Should I have somebody else do this? Hang on, is there anybody else who's even, like, close to Sora's level of trading ability? This goes in the social tab. Seth is 9, Cheese is 8, Sora's 12, 1. I guess Nicole can do it. All right, Nicole, you're up. Get us some cool stuff. We can get some cool weapons. She can't talk either. What's wrong with all you people? Okay, well, fine then. Fine, Sora can just do it again. All my colonists are like slurring their words. Okay, let's see. Oh, are they just offering a bunch of like junk axes and maces? We're way past that at this point. Oh, we could get another Scarlet Edge sword for 4,000 silver. Ugh. I mean, one was enough. The entire reason I got one of these for Heartstrong was just so I could see like the one of them. I don't need more. Some pretty basic weapons. I could get an extra sniper rifle, but we already have 2. Oh, here's one thing that we probably do need to get another one of, the Doomsday rocket launcher, because I always bring one on our raids. So we'll get another one of those. Oh, they are selling marine armor. Oh, it's so expensive, though. I mean, now that we're getting steel again, we can just make our own marine armor, is my thinking. Recon helmet. You know what? Let's go ahead and get a recon helmet. It's cheap enough, and that way I don't have to spend any resources on it. I don't think I'll get the marine armor, but a recon helmet is good at least. And that's about it. Now I'll just sell some stuff. Just getting rid of a bunch of trash, really. Keep those. I'll keep one weapon for if we get any new colonists. That's the thing, since we lost both Trevor and Giggles, I guess we're gonna be on the lookout for new colonists. So I guess if you have any cool names in mind, just keep them in mind for whenever we get somebody new, we can try to name them accordingly. Let's see, it's gonna be hard though to find replacements for Trevor and Giggles. You know, they were top of the line colonists. Don't want to sell that, don't want to sell that. Go juice, more like no juice. Yeah, we're losing some money, but that's fine. Been saving up a lot of money. I don't even know what we're saving up all this money for exactly, because we have like, what, still like, yeah, 5,000 silver. And I don't even know what I'm saving that for at this point. Because we have, I mean, we have the capability to make pretty good armor now. We can make all the good weapons ourselves. So, I don't know, maybe just for specific things like, I don't know, skill trainers or something. Even skill trainers I haven't really bought a lot of during this playthrough. I don't know. Speaking of which, didn't we get, maybe the caravan has this right now, but I thought we got a power claw last time. Is that here? No, okay. Yeah, I think the caravan has that. Later on, we can install a power claw. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought that the caravan had finally moved a little bit and that they were past this base, Orange Busto. But no, they're still exactly where they were. They're moving so slowly. You got it, guys. You know, I've never, like, camped out in a mountain range. I don't even know what it looks like. But probably best not to waste time. Seth's getting some steel. Good job, Seth. You might not be able to fight, but he comes in handy in other ways. Cotton plant has died? Oh, okay. We do have that is one thing that we don't have anyone around to do. That might have been something that Giggles was privy to, was harvesting things. Yeah, because nobody's harvesting. I'll try to set an order to, like, get them to start looking at these things at the very least, but I don't really know if anybody's gonna bother. Might have to do it manually. Which isn't fun. You know, Seth's no longer on the deep drill. Well, he wants to. Seth, would you mind harvesting for a bit? Just harvest everything. Is that okay? Harvest all 500 plants yourself. There he goes. And he's pretty fast at it too. Here, 3 times speed. Just outpace him. He's a hard worker. Heat wave. Uh-oh. An unusual heat wave has begun. Is this the first time we've had a heat wave in this playthrough? I think it might be. Because I don't remember encountering that before. Huh. Yeah, I can have heat stroke and stuff. Okay. Well, yeah, it's already 81 degrees outside. All right, maybe I should have Seth stop harvesting for a bit. And in the base it's still pretty normal. Okay, let me turn the heaters way down, even though I don't think that actually does anything. Make sure that the AC is turned way down. And hopefully we just don't have anyone collapsing due to heat stroke. I don't know how long this will last. Does it say? No. I don't think it'll last very long, but I think at the very least, though, our freezer will be fine. So if somebody really starts suffering from heat stroke, we'll just have them stand in our -7°F freezer, and I think they'll be just fine. Right as rain. Cheese is already getting started making pemmican, so that's good. I always hate that I have to, like, set these as off limits, because otherwise colonists will, like, randomly eat them, which I don't want. I'll get to the rest later. I mean, it's not that hot still. It's only 81°F outside. It's not too bad, as long as nobody's going, like, crazy. There really isn't anything left to hunt aside from, like, a couple animals. So we're sleeping right now anyway. Hopefully this heat doesn't blow up our explosive creature, Dunno. Still just hanging out over here. We're really tempting fate by leaving 2 of our most cherished animals alone in this pen with an explosive monstrosity. It'll be fine. Oh, thanks, Bobble. Thanks for cleaning up that bit of animal filth in the animal pen. Good use of your time. Judy. Very useful. Glad that we're still putting resources out there for Judy. Oh wow, the animals don't have food. Oh no, how long has that been a thing? I was just talking about our animals. Oh wow, yeah. They're all starving. Well, that's not good. Cheese. We need kibble again. Hey, I had an order for it anyway, just nobody was doing it. I really just need to, like, go nuts sometime and have, like, I don't know, somebody make 200 kibble just so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Oh, by the way, I should mention, because I forgot about this, I do have a Discord call open right now, so I might be joined by some of the other gamers. They obviously can't play with me, but if they just want to check in and chat, then they might pop in at some point and probably really freak me out because I'll forget that that's even like a thing that I did, and then they'll just pop in all of a sudden. But we'll see. No guarantees on that. Nicole doesn't have a weapon? Really? How'd that happen? Well, there is just an assault rifle just lying around over here, so I guess I'll have her equip that. And there's herbal medicine lying in the doorway here, and there's wood lying right here. What's going on? Why is there just like random stuff lying around? Strange, strange. I'll be excited when we get enough steel back to be able to replace this floor that we had to take apart, because we were that desperate for steel that I had to take apart my hospital floor. Yeah, it's really sad. Snool's fully healed up. Man, that took a while. He was still injured that entire time? Good grief. Alright, so there's that. That was the right one, right? Hang on. Was that correct? I think so. Just don't know why it... Don't need these. There we go. By the way, our caravan not doing too hot. I don't know why everybody's so upset. I mean, they have food. They're able to rest whenever they want to rest. They do have food, right? Okay. Just wanted to check in on that. Yeah, okay, here's the power claw. We also got another joy wire. I forgot about that. So I guess that's probably going to go in Justin's head, since he's usually kind of our most pessimistic colonist at this point. Did we get some food for the animals? Oh, gosh. Cheese, didn't you do that? Where's Cheese at? Where'd Cheese scurry off to? Okay, yeah, there he goes. Had to get some potatoes. Hurry! Chicken is dying. Okay, there we go. Well, I guess they must not want food that much. They'd rather sleep. I swear, if one of them dies in their sleep because they're starving, I'm gonna be a little upset. There we go. Okay, thank you, Cheese. You can go to bed now if you want. Yeah, it's only 58 degrees outside now. That wasn't much of a heat wave. Maybe that heat wave was only affecting the backup colony? Did I check on that? That would kind of make sense. Yeah, okay. It's affecting the backup colony, I think, because it's 84 degrees here. Only 54 here. Okay. That wacky backup colony. I really should just get rid of it. I don't know why I'm not. I don't know. I just find it funny that sporadically it gets attacked. But I really should just abandon it. I don't know. I mean, clearly I don't make the most rational of decisions throughout these playthroughs. If I had, then we wouldn't have had 2 colonists get kidnapped last time, now would we? Yeah, oh no, not the backup colony. All those poor giant insects. Whoa, what happened here? They built 2? I thought I canceled one of those orders. Did I really overlook the fact that I had 2 orders simultaneously? Well, that's kind of a waste of steel. I mean, whatever, I guess whenever our caravan gets back, we can have them drilling for twice as much ore. It's not that bad of a thing, but I'm just shocked that I overlooked that. But yeah, no, I'm not too fussed about the backup colony getting messed up, because nobody's there. It's just empty, barren wasteland. There's a bunch of bugs hanging around. The bugs can take the heat. I can at least appreciate that Nicole and Seth are kind of trading out duties here on the deep drill. I'm trying to think now, so since we are... Oh, and I also need to give somebody this recon helmet that we bought before it rots away. Who deserves it? It needs to be somebody who... Alright, so you have a marine helmet, you don't need it. You already have a recon helmet. Okay, Bobble could use one. Or Nicole. It would be, I mean, Bobble would look cooler with it, but Nicole has worse armor all around, so it'd probably be better for her to go ahead and get that. So I think that's what we'll do. And then haul this inside. So congrats, Nicole. Got a snazzy new recon helmet. I do wish this process was a little bit faster, getting steel this way, but it's kind of the only way we can do it now. So we'll just have to deal with it. Cheese just left a bunch of animal kibble in his bed. He's clearly not a guy who takes his job very seriously. I'll just have Sora go out and hunt a bunch of just random small animals, I guess. Oh man, poor Dolores too. Still hasn't even been butchered for meat yet. Was this our other animal here? Okay, no, okay. I thought this was Dennis. Is Dennis even still alive? I forget who because we lost some animals last time. Okay, yeah, Dennis is fine. Ramby's fine. But yeah, we also lost our, the Decimator in the last stream, which I was not happy about. It was a rough one. I would say that the previous stream was probably our roughest stream because, yeah, I mean, we lost 2 colonists, lost 2 really good animals, maybe 3, I don't know. So many losses I couldn't keep count of them all. But, you know, these things happen. Get rid of those. At least the animals now have some food. Not very much, though. I hope that Cheese continues making kibble. He really doesn't want to. He really wants to make pemmican. Takes his pemmican duties very seriously, this guy. Well, I'm sure he'll get back around to it. But yeah, see, now nobody's researching. It's a shame. It's a crying shame. Oh my gosh! The caravan finally got past the mountains. It only took forever. Like the last half hour. Them just like in this small little area. Right here. Okay. 6.4 days until they get back to our colony. Probably a lot shorter than that in order to get to Orange Busto. So hopefully they have something to give us over there. If not, we'll just raid the place. What could go wrong? When in doubt, plunder. That's what I say. Oh, actually, Seth, instead of drilling... don't know why I'm losing my voice. Instead of drilling, how about you go back to harvesting? Now what? Cows join? What do you mean cows join? Okay, weird stuff's happening. Go figure, the moment I try to harvest some stuff. Alright, hang on. So we have a bunch of cows joining. 2 cows? I mean, that would give us free milk. But, I mean, we're already having enough problems just caring for the animals we already have. I don't really know if I should bother with cows right now. A cow and a bull. I mean, we could get new cows this way as well. I mean, milk is milk. I really don't know what colonists even do with it. Does that stand in for a normal meal? They can just drink milk? I'm not even sure, because there's no, like, baking in this game or anything. So, I don't know. Sure, you know what? We won't worry about them right now. We'll worry about that later. Actually, we'll just forget about it, really. More importantly, a lynx is hunting Seth for food. Times must really be tough. All right, well, Nicole, if you wouldn't mind defending Seth and stop eating pemmican. Can anyone else assist? Ooh, that lynx is moving kind of quick, actually. I think Nicole will take care of this. Or the turrets? Turret, you gonna do anything? All right, Seth, fine. Seth can run. Bobble, you're needed. I overestimated how good Nicole was at combat. There. Yeah, Bobble saved the day and leveled up in one shot. What is he now? With that one shot, he leveled up to level 7 shooting. Good on you, Bobble. Not good on you, Nicole. Just a couple of bruises, she'll be okay. Okay. Seth, you're good to return to the fields. I'm honestly surprised we haven't had more animals go for, like, Judy or something. We just have this tiny little defenseless rabbit just wandering around aimlessly. Meanwhile, the lynx decides to go for Seth of all people. If I were Seth, that would make me feel like a little, I don't know what the right word is, kind of insignificant, or I don't know, just like a pushover. That the predators around here think that I'm less of a challenge than attacking just a tiny bunny. I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into it. You know, it would be kind of cool if we could maybe start training up like a new combat animal, because we do have a mega sloth here. No, I can't afford cheese to get messed up trying to train an animal. Probably best to wait. By the way, does Seth still have malaria? Okay, no, Seth has recovered from his malaria. Hooray. And so has Nicole. So malaria is gone. Man, our colonists are still not happy whatsoever. The ones in the caravan, that is. Yeah, all kind of middling. Oh, this is something interesting, by the way. I did read up that sometimes when one of your colonists is injured and they get kidnapped, one way to tell if they like died on their way back to the enemy base is if you look at the mood of one of your colonists and if it says like, my friend died or something. But you see here on Justin's mood, it says, my friend Trevor lost. So that means that Trevor is not dead, which is good because he was like bleeding out. So that was something that I wasn't even sure about, is if he even like survived the process of being kidnapped. So Trevor's fine. None of these people knew Giggles, so there's really no way of knowing that, unfortunately. It looks like everybody's mostly upset here because they don't have any recreation time. Well, there's not much I can do about that. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. It says colonist died. -3 over here with Snool. Okay, so that probably means... Oh, wow. That probably means that Giggles is dead then. So Trevor's still alive, but Giggles probably died bleeding out while being kidnapped. I can't think of anybody else who that would be because we didn't lose any other colonists that I know of. So, sorry Giggles fans. Rest in peace, Giggles. Like 90% sure that Giggles is not coming back. That's a shame. But it is good that Trevor's still around, though. It means we still have a chance. Even though, again, most of Trevor's work is done now. I mean, he spent, like, so much of his time researching all of this stuff. Like, I don't know, maybe these first, like, 4 things were worked on by, like, our original colonists. But really, I mean, almost everything after that was, this is all Trevor. He really put in some serious time, and I gotta give him credit for that. One potentially annoying thing that I'll do during the final RimWorld stream, and I'm getting ahead of myself here because we're really not anywhere even close to the end, to be honest with you. I mean, we might be like halfway, maybe, at this point, but one annoying thing that I'll probably end up doing in the last stream right before we take off in the Starship is I'll reflect upon all the colonists that we have and have had, and give them all their due, talk about them, their successes, their failures, and it's going to eat up a lot of time, especially when I start talking about all of Jackson's failures, because this guy's failed me so many times. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking, kind of. But so that's something we'll do, and we'll give Trevor his due when we get to that point, assuming that we even remember him by then. Who knows when that'll be? Like a year from now. It is kind of crazy. The RimWorld series is our longest ongoing series here at Spotluck Gaming. Subscribe now. Which isn't, I mean, I'm not really surprised about that because I knew it would be a very long playthrough. That's just kind of how the game is, especially with how I'm deciding to play it. I probably could have already escaped the planet by now if I just like solely focused on building up the ship and everything and not like had people going out on all these wacky expeditions, my flights of fancy. But it's been a lot of fun, and like I said, we're probably only about halfway through it all. There's still a lot to do and see, and we will not rest until we take out all of the forgettable gamers, you know? It's got to be done. They've got to be brought to justice. Chat's saying they hate Trevor. We have a Trevor hater in chat. Oh, did I use the wrong block for this? Dang it, I did. Well, whatever. Fine, it's a feature now. There's just like a different set of blocks for the floor here. Whatever. I do feel kind of bad because in the last stream we were making fun of Trevor's hair. I remember that. And then not long after that he got kidnapped. So maybe now he won't want to come back. How we treated him. Don't know how good you've got it until they're gone, I guess. We still have these 2 cows, and I really don't know if I should bother keeping them. I mean, like, how long does it take to get, like, more milk, even? Is there a way for me to see this? Pregnant. Oh, milk fullness, 37%. I don't know, we'll see what happens here. I wouldn't mind selling off some cows every now and then. But then again, like, this entire thing was supposed to be with the alpacas. Like, they were supposed to be the animals who, like, we used to, like, sell off the babies and stuff. Whatever. We'll see how this works out. Cheese will just have to keep making kibble. Which I know he doesn't like doing. Should probably have him do that in the morning, actually. Chat's wondering if I can enable a mod that gives me double the resources just for this stream. Oh man, wouldn't that be nice? Especially down here with the steel production, because that's the thing, it's so slow and you get so little, like, per drill. But I think, well, first of all, it would probably take a while to enable it during this stream, and I don't want to pause things too much. But also, I kind of like the challenge. If I doubled, like, all the resources I got, I think it would become a little too easy for me. By the way, how come this recon helmet never got picked up by Nicole? She was supposed to do that. Maybe she got distracted somehow? That's weird. I'll have her do that now. I know, I mean, it would be nice. It would be nice to get double the resources. But we've come so far, like, getting the resources naturally, that I'd hate to throw off the balance of the game too much. And gosh, at that point, another problem with that would be, like, look at how full our storage already is. And now imagine, like, we start getting double the resources piling up in here. We wouldn't have room for anything else. Well, the main problem is all this cloth. I just really want to sell off the cloth here, but nobody's willing to buy it. Does anybody want 3,192 cloth? Come to our colony. Come to our colony. Nobody's picked up this lynx yet. We still have, like, some random stuff lying around, like chem fuel. Oh, okay, that's being produced by the infinite chem reactor, I see. One thing that we are running out of now, though, here's another problem. Here's another reason why it would be nice to double the resources is wood. We're out of wood again, so I guess that's a job for Seth, right? I wish I could sell the cloth. Yeah, no, the problem is that I could send out, like, a caravan to go to, like, a friendly outpost or something. That's one way to sell it. Otherwise, we have to just kind of wait for traders to show up. And unfortunately, everybody who showed up just hasn't been interested in cloth. And we can't really form a caravan right now because we have so few colonists here already. I gotta keep pretty much everybody here and happy. Otherwise, if we get attacked, it will not be pretty. I'm just gonna have Seth harvest trees all day. He loves it. He loves this kind of stuff. Back-breaking labor. That's Seth's bread and butter. By the way, why is this thing not working? Oh, there's a break in the power conduit. I don't know how that happened. Hey, good job, Cheese, hauling stuff without being told. Oh, you know, that's another reason that I'm gonna miss Dolores 2, who's still here, by the way. Nobody's bothered butchering yet, but whatever. Dolores 2 would occasionally, like, haul stuff, Just another, like, small thing. But now, I mean, what? The only animal that we have here now that's, like, can do anything is the one who has inexplicably survived all of the attacks that have, yeah, come for our colony. What does the one know how to do again, even? Okay, yeah, but the one can't haul. She can attack, she can guard, but that's about it. What's Bobble doing over here? Watching television? I guess I did give him that extra hour of rec time. But no, I appreciate the idea for the double resources. And I wouldn't mind, like, maybe looking into, like, doing some other kind of mod as we continue with this play session. Probably nothing, like, major. It'd probably all just be, like, aesthetic stuff, I imagine. But, at this point, really, like, the only two things that I really feel like I need more resources of, like, that would be useful for double the resources are wood and steel. But honestly, our steel supply is growing now. Like, it is gonna start moving up. Oh, I forgot we're making our prosthetic leg. I think Nicole lost a leg, right? Did I have that right? No. Oh, yes, I do have that right. See, I know my colonists. But yeah, really the only problem now is wood and steel. But Seth's handling the former, and Nicole is making progress on the latter. So I'm not too worried about it for the time being. And plus, also, RimWorld can be a little bit weird with installing mods. Because if you mess up, it can kind of, like, screw with the world a little bit. I've definitely had some bad run-ins with mods in the past. You have to, like, sync them up in a certain way, too. What are they talking about? It's nice to see somebody just talk to Sora instead of flirting with her. Sora and Bobble chatted about breakfast. Bobble said a word about breakfast to Sora. Wow, just 2 in a row, I guess. Nicole said a word about cooking with onions to Bobble. Really talking about food today, I guess. Oh, I see those Bloons Tower Defense emojis over there. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. You know, part of me does miss my little Bloons series that I was doing. But since I played, I feel like I need to take a break from it, though. Eventually, I'm sure I will be back to play Bloons Tower Defense 5 and 6. But it was fun. It was some fun Bloonage. And I'm sure we'll be back at some point. Just giving it a little bit of a break for the time being. Oh, by the way, Caravan, they're almost at Orange Busto, just a bit more. They're starting to feel better now that they're not in the mountains anymore. Suffering from oxygen deprivation or whatever. Whoa, Bobble cleaning at the speed of sound for a second there. Sora has nothing to do. Oh, okay, hang on, there are some alpacas to hunt. You can get some alpaca meat. Fine. And Cheese needs to focus on cooking. Or I'm sorry, making kibble. Because I guess if we're going to keep these cows around, then we're going to need a lot more kibble. By the way, if Chad, if you have any good names for the cows, we have a female cow and we have a bull. So if you have any cool names in mind, maybe we can give these guys some names. Now, no guarantee they'll hang around. I'm still not entirely convinced that I want to keep them. But for now we'll keep them around. Just we'll see how I'm feeling, you know? Maybe somebody will come around who offers us 7,000 silver for these 2 cows. Who knows? What are you doing, Bobble? Ah, very good, very good. Chat's talking about Kerbal Space Program. I was mentioning that to Jackson, I believe. And I forget exactly what he was saying about it, but I know that he's trying to play a lot more games here lately. He's trying to, like, have a broader approach to the kind of games he's playing. He recently did a one-off stream of Dishonored 2, and I think he's going to be playing that Nier Automata game. I think he's going to make, like, a little series out of that. That might not be confirmed yet, though. I think he's still thinking that over, but overall, he's trying to throw a really wide net with all the games he's playing. And so I believe that is Kerbal Space Program will at the very least now be on his radar for something that he might check out. Oh, Waxy Salsa. You know, I think something bad might have happened to Waxy Salsa. Yeah, chat's wondering about... Let me check on that, because I know Waxy Salsa isn't here. Let me see. Yeah, I hate to... Oh, yeah. Not here at the caravan either. Yeah. I don't know how to break this to you. I really don't know how to break it to you because I don't remember what happened. I think something happened to Waxy Salsa. Either they were injured in like a raid or something, or maybe we had to sell them like in an emergency. Or maybe it wasn't even an emergency. I don't remember. But unfortunately, Waxy Salsa is no longer with us. We could rename one of these cows to Waxy Salsa in their stead, Waxy Salsa 2. But I do feel bad about that because it was a good name. She's still making some kibble over here. Very good. By the way, how are we doing on pemmican? Still not great. Oh, well, 446. That's not too bad. We're going to need a lot more if we're going to be doing another, like, raid here eventually. Snool in a very bad mood. Well, sorry, Snool. There's nothing I can do about that. Honestly, though, I mean, colonists, I know they seem to be in a bad mood, the guys in our caravan right now, but really, by and large, people in caravans are way happier out on the road than they ever are here at the colony. Ooh, new name, Waxy Peanut Panther Salsa. I don't even know if that'll fit. Let's see. Let's see. This is gonna be an interesting one. Waxy Peanut Panther Salsa. Nope. Here's a good name though. Waxy Peanut Pant. You know what? That's too good. That's too good to pass up on. We have Waxy Peanut Pant. New favorite animal. I guess we're not getting rid of these animals now, not with a name like Waxy Peanut Pant. We still need a name for our cow, though, if anybody has a good name for that. Also, Chad is asking where Seth is. Seth is daydreaming. Well, no, he's just dreaming. And as far as conversations he was having, Seth and Cheese talked about television. Seth commented about swimming to Cheese. And somebody just hopped into the call. Who's there?
That's the power of the Keyblade.
I don't even know if they can hear that.
It's me.
Why, it's none other than Seth from Spotluck Gaming. Seth, how does it feel to be looking at yourself in-game right now? There you are.
It's something, all right.
This is probably what you want to be doing right now instead of joining me for this silly stream.
I mean, yeah, honestly, I do have to work in the morning.
And you don't have to say, I mean, I just figured, you know, why not leave the call open if somebody wants to hop in, because I'd never done that for a RimWorld stream before. But, oh, we have some more name suggestions for, we got some new cows, Seth. They just showed up and invited themselves to our colony.
Oh.
Waxy Penguin, Royal Salsa, Peanut, and Hipster Panther Media. Oh, okay, you're just listing out, like, some of the people who were in chat earlier. But, here, Seth, now that you're here, why don't you give us a name for our new cow here? You have a good cow name? Really putting you on the spot here.
Kobe.
Cody?
Kobe.
Kobe, okay. Well, it's not quite as good as Waxy Peanut Pants, but I'll take it. Kobe.
Or Wagyu. No, Wagyu.
Wagyu?
Yeah.
I feel like these names are kind of charged, Seth. They're kind of charged names. They have, like, some other meanings that the cows might not appreciate too much.
They're just cows.
I guess that's true.
No, it's with a K. With a K. With a K.
What? Wagyu with a
with
K?
With a K.
That's not how you spell
no,
Wagyu.
Kobe with a K.
I thought you said you wanted Wagyu.
With a K. Yeah. That's how they.
Make
yeah,
up
that's
your
Wagyu,
mind.
But also do Kobe.
Oh well, the other cow already has a name. It's Waxy Peanut Pant, Seth, and we can't change that. That's just too good. And I'm sorry, Chad. I'm sorry for calling the stream silly. This is not silly. This is very serious work. Let's see what these serious workers are doing. What has Nicole been seriously talking about? Nicole said a word about cooking with onions to bobble. That was hours ago. That was 13 hours ago. Nicole hasn't said anything for 13 hours? Bit of a quiet bee, I guess. But yeah, right now, Seth, the colony is kind of exposed. I don't know if you read the last write-up that I did on the server, but Trevor and one of our other colonists got kidnapped.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It was kind of like a big grand finale of the last stream, and so the colony is kind of unguarded right now. A lot of other people are like out in a caravan. Oh man, did we miss our opportunity to trade here? I forgot that they were gonna pass right through it. Hang on. Maybe I should send the caravan back. Okay, no, we're still close enough that we can trade now. I'm glad I checked. Okay, I'm just gonna do some trades real fast here. If they have anything worthwhile at all.
Do they?
Not really. I mean, I kind of expected this. We're literally trading with, like, people who live in teepees here. Yeah, ew. Now we have to respect their culture, Seth. They're selling psychite tea, which I don't need. Herbal medicine, don't really need. I guess I could buy some more pemmican. That's probably the thing to do. There's some more food for the road. Get like 300
You're gonna
more.
buy a pelican?
No, pemmican, Seth. It is,
Yeah,
like an old kind of travel thing. I forget exactly what it even is. It's a thing that actually exists. It was like from the olden days. Just like meat that people threw together to take on long journeys.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe I don't need to trade with them, really. Because how much longer till they get back to base? It's 4.9 days. We have 6 days of food. Yeah, I guess there's really nothing to trade there. We'll just have the caravan move on, I guess. I just hope that we don't get raided in the meantime. We've gotten kind of lucky so far. No attacks since the last stream.
I bet you're gonna get raided now that you said something.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. Just kind of inviting something awful to happen, I guess. I mean, to be fair, though, bad things have to happen occasionally to, like, keep things, you know, interesting. I don't know how interested Chad is in just watching Cheese carry kibble to the animal place. The animal farm, whatever it's called.
That's true.
The pin. So sometimes the chat needs to see a little bit of bloodshed. Just how it is. Oh, okay, Cheese is upset. I think I had him working for too long. Sorry, Cheese.
Cheese is always upset.
He was really upset in the stream that we did the other day of Peak, which you haven't gotten to see yet, because I know you weren't available to join us. You missed out on a pretty crazy Peak session, Seth.
Okay.
You might say that it was a peak stream, really. You might say. But I
see what you did there.
I made that joke during the stream. But no, it was pretty crazy. At one point, Cheese and Jackson turned against Sauce Boss and I, and they tried to eat us. Okay. And so we had to run from them up the mountain. And so that was an unforgettable experience. And there was some
to the top, if you will.
Yes. And there was some close calls, and I mean, I don't want to spoil anything for you, but there was quite the grand finale as well.
Ooh, we love a grand finale.
Mm-hmm. And I don't want to spoil it for the chat either. Yeah, for those who don't know, we played Peak recently, and it was pretty spectacular. And I think that stream will be out in maybe 4 days or so, hopefully.
Oh, damn.
Oh, chat said they were asleep for most of the Peak stream. That's fine. No, I mean, hey, I've been told that my silky smooth voice can put people to sleep. Isn't that right, Seth?
Is that what you want me to say?
Yes.
Then yeah, totally.
All right, cool. I mean, look, I started talking, and look at this. Cheese is asleep, and Sora is asleep, your wife. I don't know if you even remember that you're married in this game to Sora.
Oh, weird.
Not to make things awkward or anything, since I know you're married in real life, but yeah, this is, I guess, is your second wife. And if you're curious, you two are on good terms right now. However, if I'm looking kind of closely here, it says that Seth's opinion of Sora is 100, which is as high as they go, but Sora's opinion of you, Seth, is 71. So there might be a little bit of friction there. There might be a tiny bit of friction.
Ruh-roh.
Trouble in paradise, you might say. No, definitely not trouble in paradise. This colony is anything but paradise. Make no mistake. This is a terrible place where terrible things happen. But we love it. We love it anyway. For most of this stream, Seth, I've been having your character just like do a lot of back-breaking labor. Like go out in the rain and harvest a bunch of plants like he's about to do right now.
Okay.
I hope that's okay with you and everything. I mean, your character can't fight, but he's really good at back-breaking labor.
Ooh, interesting.
And he loves it. Look at him standing out in the rain, working hard. And that hard work ethic...
Working hard or hardly working?
Working hard. And this hard work ethic will pay off when, I don't know, I give him like a new pair of pants or something. That's about the best thing I can do for colonists at this point. You gotta go, chat member. That's all good. Well, thanks for tuning in, Salsa. And if you want to check out what happens with the rest of this stream, you kind of know how this works by now. This video will probably be out like in a week or so. I have to like make a thumbnail and everything for it, but I don't anticipate anything too crazy this time. Nobody's gonna...
Remember when we used to do it next day?
We could probably still do that. The problem is that we don't stream as often, so there's not as much of a backlog for me to like put things like day to day. But
True.
Oh, you might be back in an hour? Yeah, I'll still be here in an hour. This will probably be a 3-hour stream. We're about 1/3 of the way through. But no, yeah. For those curious, Jackson is wanting to get back into streaming now. He's kind of starting to get a handle on his schedule, I think. And so he's going to start popping up more often. And Seth is about the same. But Seth usually does like 1 or 2 streams per week. And I believe that you're finally going to get to return to your Pokemon Nuzlocke, right?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Hopefully you even remember what's happening now. It's been a little bit.
I did Fears to Fathom for Halloween. So now I'm doing going back to Pokemon.
And you still have a ways to go with that one, right? How many parts do you think that's going to be as a series? Because I don't know how long that game is.
This one's a little bit longer, so it might be maybe a couple parts, however long the last one was.
Okay,
maybe
it
a
was
couple
like 4,
parts more.
Maybe. Okay. And so wait, what happens if you lose this Nuzlocke though?
I lose. I just done.
Oh, you just end it? Like
Depending
there's no restart?
Depending on how far I get. If I get to like say like the Elite Four and I lose, I might not restart it just because that's like so much retreading. But if I'm only like a few gyms in and I lose, I might like just start over.
Okay. Interesting. Well, we wish you all the best, Seth.
But I don't know. I'll see how I feel in the moment.
And for those curious what Jackson is making a series out of, like I said, I think he might be considering the Nier Automata series. And I believe he's also planning on finishing up Zelda Wind Waker. He was doing a challenge run of that. I think it was randomized. And he also wanted to finish Beacon Peaks, I believe is the name. So hopefully he gets around to those. Jackson has we've kind of made fun of him for it. He has a predilection to like stop his series after like 2 episodes. He like forgets about the games.
Also, once I get my capture card, I'm going to be able to really push out a lot of different games.
Oh yeah, I forgot to even mention that. Yeah, I mean, so you don't know for sure that you're getting a capture card, but you're pretty sure.
I'm
90%.
It's like a 95, 99% chance.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, hopefully it like.
So I can do like on my Switch, my Switch 2, my PlayStation, my Xbox. Even though I don't really use my Xbox that much.
And it's like a whole new world opening up. It would be really cool to, I've always wanted to put a stream out there of us playing Mario Party. To like have that recorded.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
So I will probably... I may or may not try to do, if I can get it, once I get up and running and working, if I can get it to work with my PlayStation, which it should, I really want to play through the Uncharted series.
Ooh. Like the series? Like you want to do multiple games or just like one?
If not the whole series, at least 4, because that's one of my favorite games of all time.
Right. Okay. I really would like to get a capture card or something, so that way I could start playing some of my Switch stuff. Oh man, a Pikmin stream with me, like that's my jam right there. But
oof. That actually would be kind of fun.
The problem with
I don't know. Maybe that would get me into it. Maybe you could show me what the big hoopla is.
Although the problem with me streaming Pikmin is that if I start, then what if I never stop? What if I just become a Pikmin streamer?
Oh, that's true. So also, I got like Mario Odyssey.
Oh man, my challenge runs.
Smash. You can do Smash.
I guess I'll see, because I'm sure down the line I will be getting a capture card, but it's just a matter of, I'll see how yours works out. Like, I don't know what kind you'll get.
Yeah.
And we'll see, like, if it's, like, a process getting it set up or if it's pretty easy. I can't imagine it's that difficult. I mean, people do it all the time. So,
yeah.
Assuming that you're able to get it working and get it working consistently and well, then I'll kind of go off of that and see about doing it on my own time. Because I would like to get, like, a third series kind of going on. Because I always have, my Forgotten Games series. And then I have RimWorld, of course. But it would be nice to kind of occasionally return to something like what I was doing with Balloons before. Where it's not really a series, they were kind of all unaffiliated, but they were still like under the same Balloons umbrella.
Yeah.
And it'd be easy to do that with something else. I was talking during the Peak stream about maybe starting Hotel Mario as just some weird one-off. But I don't think Hotel Mario, Seth. But I don't think anyone on the planet would care. Is the problem?
What even is that?
You don't know Hotel Mario?
No.
Oh my God! Like the memes oh, you definitely know the memes, like from early like YouTube poops and everything.
Nope.
It's from Bowser, dear pesky plumbers, the Koopalings and I, and Luigi's over there going, I hope she made lots of spaghetti. You've heard all this.
Nope, never heard of it.
Oh, come on. Seth, this is a cultural icon. Oh my gosh.
I'm sure you think that.
It's pretty big, especially with like early internet memes. You know how long those like hung around for. This is like right on par with I took an arrow to the knee. You know what that is, right?
Yeah, I know what that is. Of course I know what that is.
I didn't know if you were just really going to start gaslighting me. I'm sorry? An arrow to the what? Well, I'm sorry, Seth, that you think that you don't know what Hotel Mario is, but let me tell you that you do. I know you think you don't, but you do. I know. I know you better than you know yourself.
Oh, well, thank you.
Mm-hmm. It's my job. It's my job to keep up on Seth lore. I keep my own proprietary Seth lore on hand. In fact, I can pull some up right now, and I'll just read all of your most personal backstory pieces to the chat. Wait, did I delete it? Oh, Seth, I'm sorry, I deleted all of your lore. No, okay, I have some here. Here's one. Seth once convinced a friend to eat a dog treat. What the heck, Seth? How'd you do that?
That's the only one you got?
I got other ones too, but I guess I shouldn't spill all the beans on this one, because there's some like pretty illegal stuff here.
I convinced him that because he was wanting to get into work to really gym and everything. So I convinced him that all the bodybuilders eat them because they're actually really rich in protein.
That's how you got. I don't remember. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because it was like those milk bone things also.
Yeah.
Those dog biscuit milk bone things. Yeah. I got him to eat like 2 or 3 of them.
Oh, come on. I don't think you ever told me like the context of how you got them to do it. I think you just told me that they did it. No, yeah. I mean, I don't want to call this person stupid or anything, but come on.
No, he was pretty dumb.
Okay, thank you for saying it so I don't have to. I mean,
I'm not friends with them anymore, so I don't care.
Okay. What if they're watching the stream? I mean,
I don't
know.
He's not going to want to be watching the stream.
Okay. I mean, who knows? Maybe milk bones do have a lot of protein. I guess I'd have to look at the nutrition facts. I don't think you should be consuming them as a person, though, necessarily.
Here, I'm going to pull up my PlayStation. Let me see what all I have that I'd be able to stream.
Okay, I thought you were going to say that you're going to pull up nutritional facts for Milkbone, and we would start talking about Milkbone facts. I think this is better.
Let me pull it up.
Okay. See if you accidentally poisoned your friend. We even know if this guy's still alive.
No, he's still alive.
He got like some horrible like gut disease, eating 7 dog treats. Because Seth forced him to in a single sitting.
While technically edible, humans should not eat milk bones.
Milk
bones are specifically formulated for dogs.
What?
Oh, so milk bones can be too high in fat and protein, which may cause serious digestive problems in humans.
Really? So great,
Also,
Seth. You gave your friend a protein overdose.
Milk bones may contain bacteria that can be harmful to humans.
Yeah, guess I'm not surprised by that. Yeah, I mean, don't eat dog food. That's the lesson of this stream, everybody. If you take one lesson away, don't eat dog food. Now we know.
Okay, so we have on my PlayStation, I have the Uncharted series, Detroit Become Human, Infamous Second Son, Elder Scrolls Oblivion and Skyrim. No, that'd take a long time. I was saying I could delete all my data and do basically a platinum run of Astrobot again, because that was fun. I have Spider-Man, I have the Batman Arkham series, I have, of course, Kingdom Hearts, I have Persona, Outer Worlds, Red Dead 2, Resident Evil 2 and 7, The Last of Us.
So what I'm hearing is you have Kingdom Hearts.
Cyberpunk. I do have Kingdom Hearts, yes. High on Life.
Once you said
Alan
Kingdom
Wake
Hearts...
2, Control.
Let's be honest, Seth. Once you said Kingdom Hearts, all these other games didn't matter anymore. You're going to play Kingdom Hearts, and we all know you're going to play Kingdom Hearts.
True.
And it'll only
I've already played the first one.
Yeah, so you're well on your way. Now there's just
I gotta get around
20
to playing
more.
the rest of I gotta get around to playing the rest of the series.
Can you imagine? Oh gosh, can you imagine playing like every single Kingdom Hearts game for Spotluck Gaming? So you have them all.
That's the plan eventually, but I'm not gonna play them all like in a row.
All right, well that's sensical at least. And there are some that I imagine you wouldn't be able to stream.
I can play all of them. Well, if I have my capture card, I can play all of them.
Aside from that one that was like only on mobile, right?
On what?
Wasn't there that one random Kingdom Hearts that's like only like mobile or something, or it was like an old browser game or one of those two?
I mean, there's a few mobile games, but they're not really too important on the franchise right now.
I don't know why I'm saying mobile instead of mobile, but okay, that's good to know. I think if I got a capture card, it would probably be a combination of like Pikmin or Mario Odyssey. I imagine would be my immediate go-tos. I think, and then just like random.
Would you be the one to play Mario Odyssey?
I feel, yeah. Unless you could beat me to it. You're in the position now to beat me to it. But I certainly would like to.
Are you gonna get one? Because if you are gonna get one, I will save it for you. Just because I know you need I feel like you need more games.
What gives you that impression? Welcome to RimWorld, episode 24, everybody. What were you saying again?
You only play 2 games. Really, you play Forgotten Games and you play RimWorld.
Well, excuse me, Seth. Forgotten Games is like hundreds of games. Okay, so really, I play the most games out of everyone here. If you think about it.
Well, I mean, if that's how you want to play it, I can play a lot of games too.
How? Even if you try, you're not gonna be able to catch up with me. You have any
We'll
idea how
find
many
out,
Forgotten
we'll
Game
find
streams
out.
I've done? You
Oh, I
can't.
also have Resident Evil 4.
There you go. I really
also
want to see
have,
you try
you know,
out Metal Gear Solid 3.
I still have to get that game.
Problem is that it's probably still a little costly, that one. But
Yeah.
I would be like,
maybe.
I feel
played-
like I'd
I've
be
been
tickled
Donkey Kong
pink
Bonanza
watching you
still.
trying that. Oh yeah, Donkey Kong Bonanza would be fun.
I have 1,000-Year Door, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, who knows? That'd be interesting. Jackson's playing through the original right now, and then you can play the remake. Jackson would have to just
shit,
watch.
No, yeah, never mind. I forgot he's playing it.
Well, let's be honest though, Seth. He's not gonna finish it. It's Jackson we're talking about. He's not gonna finish it. So you're good. You're good. I know Jackson thinks that he'll finish it, but Jackson thinks a lot of things. He thought he'd be good at Peak yesterday.
Jackson thinks a lot of things.
I am glad that you're here for this stream, Seth, because this, nothing has happened for the last, I don't know, hour. And everything's just kind of going chill. There's been no raids. The most interesting thing that happened is that a quest that we could have taken up expired. That's the most fascinating thing that's occurred.
Oh, no.
Other than that, I've just been watching Seth mining for steel. And that's about it. Mining for steel and cheese cooking lots of pemmican. And nobody has butchered Dolores 2 yet.
Lots of pelicans?
No, lots of pemmican, Seth. Pemmican.
Dominic, you're saying pelican wrong. It's pelican.
I feel like I'm not being heard.
No, I hear ya. But I just don't understand why you're saying pelican so weird.
You just don't understand. Nobody understands me. I'm gonna become the new goth streamer of Spotluck Gaming. Because we all have to have our own personality type, you know? What?
I said emo dom.
Oh yeah, emo dom, yeah. And so yeah, you're kind of you say that you're the chaos guy, and Jackson is the drunkard guy, of course, and I'm the emo guy. So we had the full breadth of the human experience right there.
It's and variety is the spice of life.
That's right. If you want to know what your character's been up to in game, by the way, Seth, Seth and Nicole chatted about boulders. Nicole and Seth shared a word about cauliflowers, and then Sora quipped about guilty pleasures with Seth.
Oh.
So there's a bunch of stuff for you. And now your character's just watching TV instead of doing work. What a layabout. I should be giving this guy more back-breaking labor.
What a layabout.
Yeah, get back on the drill. I gotta say, Seth, your character's been hanging out at the drills for a while now with Nicole over here. You guys have been spending a lot of time together. Just makes, I don't know, people might get the wrong idea. Why don't you hang out with your wife, Seth? You don't even know this lady.
I think that everyone in the colony is doing different things, though, I thought. Everyone's got jobs and roles.
Well, I mean, they should, but Seth really just wants to hang out at the drill with Nicole. Let me see if you guys two are friends. Yeah, you two are pretty good friends. I don't know. I'm going to be keeping a close eye on these two. I just don't trust them. I guess I got to remember that, you're not your character. It's a separate entity and everything. Just like how I'm not my character, because I'm not dead like my character is and stuffed in the freezer with Beard Guy.
Oh, that's right. You died.
And died in stream number 3.
Oh, that's right. He died.
Yeah, we've suffered some losses, although really all things considered, this is stream number 20 or 21 now. And we've only had 3 colonists die. Me, Beard Guy, Cheese's wife, whose name is escaping me at the moment, Sorry.
Oh no.
And then, of course, Trevor and Giggles were kidnapped recently. So we've lost 5 colonists. Oh, I guess actually one of the colonists who was kidnapped, it looks like he did die. Not Trevor, though. It's the other guy. I think his name was Giggles. So Trevor's fine, but he's kidnapped, and we might get him back in the future. But unfortunately, Giggles won't be giggling anymore. Maybe giggling in heaven, perhaps.
Oh, giggles for giggles.
No. A moment of silence for Giggles.
Moment of silence.
Seth, you ruined Giggles' moment of silence. Let's try that one more time. A moment of silence for our fallen comrade. Excuse me, can I give Giggles a moment of silence, please? Okay. All right, a quick moment of silence for Giggles.
Just a quick moment.
Okay, all right. You know what? Never mind. Just never mind. Yeah, Giggles was part of the colony for like 3 days before getting kidnapped, and they bled out before they could even successfully get kidnapped. How good of a colonist were they, really? Anyway, our caravan is now 2.9 days away from getting back to the base. I guess I can start making some transport pods for the next big raid. That probably won't be during this stream. That'll probably be the start of the next stream, but we'll see. And how are we doing on pemmican at the moment? 545, and we're gonna need some more than that. Cheese needs to get on this. What's he waiting on? Oh yeah, he needs to sleep. I just hate the fact that my colonists have to sleep. Think about how much more work they could do if they weren't sleeping all the time.
I know, right?
It's a real hassle. I just need to install a mod that removes sleep. And my colonists can just be delirious 90% of the time.
Just never let them sleep.
Yeah. It's a massive time waster. And, you know, I'm these colonists' boss, if you think about it. And if there's one thing that bosses would love, it's if their workers didn't have to sleep or have any other human comforts. So I just really need to start thinking like, I don't know, a McDonald's manager or something, and just work these people down to the bone. That's really what I'm running here at the end of the day.
Down to the bone.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, this colony, like all this stuff, it's just a big McDonald's, really. McDonald's with lots of guns and like armor and pants and a lot of cloth. But a McDonald's nonetheless. I mean, look, we have a big freezer and everything. I don't know how many McDonald's have polar bears in their freezers, but we're a special kind of McDonald's. Parallels are there, Seth. The parallels are there.
A special kind of...
Cole's back at the... Oh, hey, finally done with this drill. Okay, we can move it. I wish the game would tell me that instead of me always having to check, but whatever. Hopefully here soon we can actually start developing stuff. Oh, look, Seth's making some transport pods. He's actually doing something different. Wow, incredible. Oh, and now he's going back to the drill. Oh, no. Okay, he's making more. No, never mind. Still have a bunch of tattered apparel. This always happens. Every single time I start a RimWorld playthrough, I have a ton of colonists who just have clothes that are tattered, and I just can't get them new stuff. I'm kind of a bad boss, I guess. But again, I mean, that's, again, with the McDonald's parallels, though.
Yeah.
We've even got cows. We've got Wagyu here. There's another parallel. We've got chicken. McDonald's has chicken. We got a boomalope. McDonald's have boom... well, maybe not. I will say, Seth, by the way, while you're also here, I should say that even though you're the only colonist who... oh, Sauce Boss has food poisoning. Even though you're the only colonist who can't fight, your colonist has been quite useful this entire playthrough. as the doctor.
Oh.
And he's kind of like the everyman. He's kind of like, for those who've seen TNG, O'Brien is kind of like just the everyman who like does all the hard work. You know, he's always hands-on with everything. And so that's what you are, Seth. You're the O'Brien of my colony. How do you feel about that?
I'll take. You know what? I'll take it.
There you go. The other thing, though, that you got to remember about O'Brien, though, is that he does suffer a lot. And your character has known a lot of suffering. But then again...
That is true.
All the colonists have had their moments. Like, again, Cheese's wife died. No, nothing bad ever happens to Bobble, so Bobble's fine. Nicole hasn't been here long enough for something bad to happen to her. Heartstrong had to get his brain, like... We had to stuff a bunch of wires into his brain so he'd stop throwing temper tantrums. It's a long story. Sauce Boss just got food poisoning.
Okay.
Jackson lost the love of his life in a parallel universe. You know, small little things like that. These things just happen, and...
Just little things.
Yeah.
Little things, you know?
I'm trying to think which of the colonists, if I had to think about who's suffered the most. Aside from the people who've died, I would say that they probably suffered the most. But outside of that, though, of our surviving colonists... The actual biggest sufferer. I mean, Heartstrong had like the most like mental breaks, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he was suffering the most. It just means that he had like high expectations and stuff. It honestly might be Jackson. I think Jackson, yeah, because he started out like with severe like alcohol withdrawal and stuff. And he was like in a coma for like a couple of streams. And again, I think Cheese like stole his wife due to parallel universe stuff. You remember that?
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember that, yeah.
And so yeah, it honestly might be Jackson. And he's narrowly escaped death on multiple occasions. Beard Guy died saving Jackson's life, essentially. So it's he's had a hard life, that Jackson fellow, but he's still in. And I'm hoping that we don't lose any more colonists, even though it would boost the ratings. You know, got to consider that.
Ratings, yeah, ratings are important.
I mean, I kind of think of RimWorld as like it's like a little show, you know? And just like in real shows, sometimes you have filler episodes where absolutely nothing happens. Like this one. And watch this one, and this is gonna be the RimWorld stream that like inexplicably gets like 500 views or something, which is a lot for us. I know it's like nothing. Peanuts to everybody else, but this will for some reason be the one that blows up, the stream where nothing happens. We've had multiple ones like this, but oh, what was that? Uh-oh, hang on. Drama spotted, Seth. Here I was talking about nothing happening. Don't turn away. Uh-oh. Classic love triangle stuff, Seth. This really is like a TV show. I was right. Nicole tried to woo Seth by cheerfully making fun of his honesty. Seth ignored the advance. She's trying to flirt with you, Seth.
Good.
That's not good. Well, I mean, it's good that he turned her down. Kill her? Well, you can't. Unfortunately, you abhor violence. Your character does anyway. So yeah, Nicole's trying to take Seth away from Sora. Let's hope that doesn't happen. I mean, they are working very closely together. I guess I should have known this would happen. Well, that's RimWorld for you. You get some spicy stuff every now and then. Meanwhile, poor Sora has nothing to do. Just kind of wandering the medical center. 'Cause there's like nothing to hunt. I've been really unlucky lately with just like animals. I guess you could hunt like a rat. I'll have to do. Animals are running out of food again. Look how nobody's like cleaning up any of this chem fuel. It's just like slowly taking over the animal pens. Just all these flammable materials. This is like an accident waiting to happen. We have an explosive creature right here, and then a bunch of just gasoline lying around our wooden animal pen. Yeah, what could go wrong? Bobble, can't you do this, Bobble, instead of cleaning, maybe?
Nothing can go wrong.
No, I think I'm gonna nip this one in the bud now. Gonna have Bobble haul this stuff out of here.
Have Bobble get that shiz out of there, you know what I mean?
Seth, who's your favorite colonist? You know, because we have all these lovely faces. We have Seth, Cheese, Sora, Bobble, Nicole, Bobble, Heartstrong, Sauce Boss, Bobble, Jackson, Cragsis, Justin, Snool, Abstracta, and Bobble. So who's your favorite? And if you say yourself...
Probably Seth.
No.
Oh.
That's so cheap,
Probably
Seth.
Cheese.
Cheese? You like Cheese? This guy?
Yeah.
What's he even doing?
I'm a cheese fan. I'm a cheese head. What can I say?
I guess somebody's got to be. Oh, I'll have to tell Cheese that you said that. He is getting quite good at cooking, because that's like the only thing he's been doing here lately. He's level 16 on cooking, which makes him a region-known master. Let's see if he's even friends with you in this game. Not really. No, I mean, you guys are acquaintances in this game. You like him, you're like plus 10, and he's only plus 5 with you, so... Yeah, you're just passing acquaintances, which is kind of crazy, because you two have been here since the very start, and you still consider each other just acquaintances.
Yeah.
A little weird. At least you guys aren't enemies, though. I mean, that can happen. I can't see the full, like, social list on here right now, because we have a bunch of people who are out on the away mission, but I wonder who is enemies. Wait, where was that? Okay. Actually, everybody here is on pretty good terms overall. Yeah, no enemies here. That'll probably change when the caravan gets back and I can check everybody out. But I'm telling you, Seth, I mean, I can appreciate that you like cheese and all, but really, you need to hop on the Bobble train. Because Bobble, there's big stuff.
I don't really care for Bobble.
I think Bobble has a lot going on. He has a lot of fans. He has a lot of talents. And I see him going places. So, I don't know. You know, I mean, I don't want to influence your decision or anything. It's like financial advice, you know? I mean, you really shouldn't be, like, giving financial advice because you can get in legal trouble. I can't legally tell you to pick Bobble as your favorite colonist, but I can strongly advise it.
Okay, well, then I won't. Then I won't.
What was that?
I said I won't.
Wow. All right,
you know what? I'm going to say it. I hope Bobble was the next one to go.
No. Well, you'll see, Seth. You'll see. The market favors Bobble.
I hope the wolves get. I hope the wolves get him, and then the vultures pick at the remains.
There's no vultures in the jungle. There might be wolves, though. Well, it's your loss, Seth. It's your loss that you can't get in on the Bobble market. Well, the getting is good. I haven't seen anyone research in so long. I think it will be. There's a lot of hype around Bobble right now, and I mean,
if you say so.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, it's like an investment, you know. I mean, I'm investing. Oh, what is Bobble doing? Bobble's visiting a grave? I haven't seen anyone visit a grave in forever. He's visiting my grave. See, Seth? This is why Bobble is the best colonist. Because he thinks of the little guys. Like me and Beard Guy tucked away in this forgotten corner of the base. Bobble remembers us, even though he never met us. Yeah. Like, not even close.
I think you just programmed him to do that.
No, he did that all by himself. I can't force them to visit graves. This is a completely random occurrence. Wow. That's like perfect. Here I am singing Bobble's praises and he specifically goes to my grave. What an honor. What a privilege.
Yeah. Alright, and on that note, I'm gonna go to bed because I do have to be up in the morning.
Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in, Seth. You helped bridge some of the boringer moments. That's a word. And I'm sure as soon as you leave, like, crazy stuff will start happening. So, but this has been a nice moment of respite in between. All right. Well, I'll catch you next time. Bye, Seth.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, well, now that loser's gone. What? I don't even know if they can hear that sound. He played a sound effect. Played a Kingdom Hearts sound effect. Okay, I'm pretty sure he's gone now, so we can talk about him behind his back. Can you believe this guy not picking Bobble as his favorite? He has no idea. Look at this. Look at this. Bobble cleaning up the animal rot. Who else can do that but Bobble? Who else? Also, the last RimWorld stream, I should point out, had our biggest numbers yet. And, you know, surprise, surprise, Bobble was the, like, face of that thumbnail. The first word of the title of that video was Bobble. The title was Bobble Wins by Doing Absolutely Nothing, and that video performed very well. That's because the world has Bobble fever right now. Which is not to be confused with some of the other fevers that people have contracted throughout this game. It's a much better fever, you know, it's not like a malaria situation. Bobble fever is a positive thing. It should be treated as such. And so that just he doesn't have it. He just doesn't get it. That's his loss, but our gain. I really do think, like, the perfect amount of time has passed for there to be a raid now. So, I wouldn't be surprised at all if we end up having, like, kind of a finale with us having, like, some... And it feels like it's going to be a big one, too. I could just feel it. Feel it broiling. But I guess we still have time. We still have, like, an hour and a half left. So, I mean, stuff will definitely happen. But so far, things have just been kind of normal at the base, which I guess I can appreciate, because, again, we have so few people here that it kind of needs to be this way. Just people need to be harvesting plants, getting steel, making pods, making pemmican, which Cheese is more than happy to do. Now I have 653. Not too shabby. And I guess, generally speaking, the plan is that the caravan will get back. We'll let them kind of readjust, reacquaint themselves. And then maybe once I feel enough time has passed and we have enough pemmican and everything, we will go ahead and send them out on the next attack. And I guess, where should that be? Oh my gosh. I mean, we're starting to get to, like, the outer reaches of the map now. I feel like, I've been teasing this one for a while. These two bases that are right next to one another. Brebon and White Caterman. Were those the names before? Oh, whatever. In any case, they're right next to each other, and I feel like we can probably take out both of them if we plan and execute our attack well enough. So that could be the next one, or if I'm not feeling quite that brave, then we might go for, like, this one or something. White Kirkagoga. White Kirkagoga, of course. Maybe that's where Trevor's being held. Who knows? But generally speaking, that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. By the way, should I be, like, making more clothes? Well, I can't. Again, that's another problem. We can't have anyone tailoring. I don't think anyone here knows how to, like, craft. You have Seth who does construction, but that's different than crafting, I guess. Don't look at me. I didn't make the game. I think we're about to exhaust this vein. A mad hare? Oh my gosh. Watch this not even be here. This is also at the backup base. Oh my gosh, it is. Wow. Just nothing can happen here. There's like a protective bubble, I guess, just surrounding the colony right now, and I'm all here for it. I'm happy about it, but at the same time, I'm just kind of like, I wouldn't mind a little bit of action. Maybe send like 3 mad boomalopes at the base. You know, 3 mad boomalopes. You know, fun little challenge. It might ignite a little fire. Uh-oh, forest fire. Put it out, guys. Instead, we get a mad hare, which isn't even here. Something cool will happen, though. Just you wait and see. And whatever the cool thing is that does happen during this stream, you know I'm gonna have to milk it. Gonna have to milk it for the thumbnail. Just like how we've been milking Wagyu this entire time, we're gonna milk that interesting thing as much as we can for the thumbnail so that anybody wants to watch this kind of stuff. And it won't be false advertising. You know, if they hang in there, they'll see it. It'll happen. But yeah, just gonna be milking the stream, basically. Actually, this does give me a really good idea for the thumbnail, but I shouldn't say it right now, in case I change my mind. But for those of you in the future who are watching this on our YouTube channel, you know what I did. You know. In any case, another thing that we have a ton of is leather. I really wish that we had more people willing. That's another thing that's weird. Nobody's been dropping by to even like buy stuff. Not even that. Like we haven't even had like any like wandering travelers just passing through or something. Like it's been a uniquely quiet several days in RimWorld. Several weeks? I don't know, it feels like weeks. I know it hasn't been. I think we will have to start making some more components, which we can do because we have steel again, so. We are good on advanced components, weirdly. It's because I haven't been making very much stuff. Here, I should start setting orders for this kind of thing. Oh no! This unfinished prosthetic leg, Giggles was working on it. Ah, Giggles never finished their prosthetic leg. I guess we'll cancel it. We'll only get some of the stuff back. All right, well, the order's still here. I don't know who's gonna do it, but somebody will get back to it later. Yeah, we lost a component doing that and some steel. Whatever, we'll make it work. By the way, welcome back, Salsa. You have missed literally nothing. I was just talking about it. Me and Seth got to chat for a little while, which was fun. He's not here now, but the most interesting thing that happened, I think, was that Nicole was trying to flirt with Seth, a married man, because they've been working really closely together here at the deep drills. And so we have a bit of a love triangle thing going on. Wouldn't be RimWorld without a little bit of drama, I suppose. It's not all about the bloodshed, you know? Some people are here for the drama. It's just how it is. Some people like that kind of thing. And there's still no animals for us to hunt. Poor Sora never has anything to do. That's kind of just been that. I will definitely say, like, out of all of our colonists, Sora is most certainly the colonist, like, by far, who has done, like, the least amount of work. She has had it so easy compared to everyone else. She's spent just, like, days on end, basically with nothing to do because she hunts. That's about it. She hunts and she does trades. But nobody wants to trade with us right now either. So. Chat says they don't blame Nicole. You don't blame Nicole for hitting on Seth? I mean, look at him. He is quite a dashing fellow. Look at him. Sitting next to Bobble and anything. Look at these two. Sitting next to everybody's favorite colonist. What are they talking about? Let's get in on this. Bobble and Seth chatted about fighting vampires. Well, Seth can't even fight in this game. Bobble and Seth discussed the topic of eternity. Ah, yes. Some light conversation, that. Bobble and Seth talk deeply about rights. These are some very deep conversations that they're having here. And then Bobble and Seth shared a word about beards. Yeah, just close out the conversation. They go from talking about eternity to talking about rights to just talking about how beards are kind of cool. Fun conversation, fun conversation. Ooh, whoa, it's cold inside of our base. 29 degrees? Whoa. That's really cold. I didn't notice that. I mean, I know I turned down the air conditioning earlier because of that heat wave that I thought we were having. Okay, well, my bad. Here, let me return this to normal. And maybe we can even, like, turn these up a little bit. Yeah, I was wondering, I, like, saw Sora's breath, and I was like, what's going on in here? Beards are pretty cool, and Seth, unlike me and Jackson, he actually has a beard. He has a real-life beard. You can see it in the flesh, in the hair, more correctly speaking. during his stream since he has a webcam and everything. Oh, hey, look at this. Our caravan is almost back home. 0.5 days, and they still had 1.9 days of food left. Look at that. It's one of the most successful missions we've had as far as food is concerned. And they're all in a good mood too, so I don't have to deal with somebody having a temper tantrum. That's nice. Oh no. Oh no. Raid now? No, come on, they were almost here. A group of tribespeople from the Forgettable Gamers have arrived nearby. They're attacking immediately. Oh no. All right, I guess we knew this moment was coming. Come on, they couldn't have waited a little bit longer. Our caravan is 0.4 days away. 0.4 days. They're not gonna make it in time though, especially if these guys are attacking immediately. We're gonna have to fight off all these people. Oh boy. Chicken, bat, Wolverine, Gogu. Gogu's here. Purple. I am like 90% sure I've killed this guy on several occasions. Purple. I've definitely seen that name before, but whatever. Who's keeping track? Not seeing Trevor as a part of this group. I guess he wouldn't be. He was captured by the other guys. Okay. Well, enough stalling. I guess let's just try to take these guys out. I mean, this could be worse because they don't have like the craziest weapons, the Forgettable Gamers, and there's not that many of them. It's not like a mechanoid raid or anything, but this is going to be a little rough, especially since they're already pretty close by. Bat is taking like a weird southern path, so I guess that's fine. All right, is everybody in position? Seth, you can be in here to rescue someone later if needed. We have no melee fighters. Sora can be back here, sniping from kind of a distance. That's kind of the best we can do. They will have to contend with this turret. And so, yeah, they just have a bunch of, like, bows. Let's just hope that this turret can keep them busy for a while. We just need to get in, like, as many shots as we can. We already took down one of them. Oh, turret's gone already. Where'd that other guy go? Bat. Okay, they're over here. Just keeping an eye out for them. They're getting closer. Come on. Nobody's gotten hit yet on our team. There's really no tactic I can use here. It's just kind of sitting here and watching what happens. What is Bat doing? Oh, Bat took down another turret. Yikes. Okay, we took down a couple more of them. They're not retreating yet, though. None of us have gotten hit yet. Oh, no. Okay, Bat's coming in. Oh, no. Okay, what do we do? Okay, Nicole, you turn around, start shooting at Bat. Come on, don't miss. You're right there. Okay, they're retreating. She's got, like, hit in the back with an axe. But he's fine. He's fine. Just take an axe to the back. All right. Whew. And to top it off, Seth has inspired surgery. That's actually good, because we can use that for the joy wire. We also have the power claw, but I think I'll use this on the joy wire because that's a bit more of a delicate procedure, you know, brains and all. So I think we'll do that as soon as our caravan gets back. By the way, where are they? 0.3 days away. You guys just missed the action. That was fun though. That was a good challenge. It wasn't too crazy. Again, Cheese took a hit to the back, or actually to his right leg, directly with an axe, and it just gave him a bruise. Bobble got a little messed up, but he's fine. And that's it. I'll take it. Chat's wondering, if I ever finish this run, can I start a new run with dinosaurs or nukes? Oh, man. You know, the game kind of already does have nukes in the form of, where are they? I mean, it is a little bit different, and the game does have, like, things that are specifically designated as nukes within some of the other versions, so I wouldn't even have to get a mod for that. But we already have, I can't see one right now, but we have Doomsday rocket launchers. Here's one, which is kind of like a nuke. I mean, it has, like, a really big area of effect, but there are even better things out there. As far as dinosaurs go, that's actually something really interesting that I'm surprised actually is not a part of the game yet in any of like the expansions that they've done. Because, you know, you have like the new space one that came out recently. You have some that are related to like biotech and a whole bunch of different ones. But they've yet to do like kind of like a creature focused one, to my knowledge anyway. And that'd actually be kind of cool. You have T-Rexes or something crazy. But I mean, I guess that's what mods are for, right? So yeah, I could be open to that. I definitely think, you know, obviously this playthrough of RimWorld has been so long that once it ends, I'm definitely going to take a break from RimWorld for a pretty long time. But when we eventually do get back to it, I've already thought a lot about like how cool it would be to do the space one. And you can, I'm pretty sure in that version, just like go to different like planets and there's like weird new life forms and stuff. Maybe we could get a mod where on some of the planets there are dinosaurs, who even knows? Mad Hair. Okay, this is at our backup base still. Ah, special, yeah, okay, you're specifically saying special nukes. Nukes are just special all around. But no, yeah, I could definitely see that being something that I look into in the next one. Especially now that I've kind of gotten a taste for how to like stream RimWorld in this playthrough. I think that'll make me a lot more, oh, sorry, I forgot to undraft Seth. But I think I'll be a lot more confident going into the next playthrough as far as the things that I can do. Not that I was ever, like, not confident about this. It was just like, you know, I'd never streamed me playing RimWorld before. And I'm definitely glad that I had experience with this game before, because, gosh, like, playing this game for the first time and having to stream it, that it sounds like a nightmare, because there's just so much that you have to keep track of in this game. And so I'm definitely glad that I came from a place of, like, actually knowing what I was doing most of the time. I know what I'm doing like 70% of the time, which is good enough for me. Caravan should be back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 now. 3, 2, 1 now. Where are they? It's taking so long. 0.1 days. They're almost here. It's been so long. They've been gone for what feels like years, even though it's really not that way. Again, the way I play RimWorld is that like I usually have it on like 1x speed, much to I'm sure some viewers' chagrin, but I don't know, I like to like really keep tabs on what everybody's doing. And if I didn't keep it on 1x speed, then I wouldn't know about the love triangle between Seth, Nicole, and Sora. We gotta know about that. I wouldn't have been able to check in on Bobble so often and stalk every single movement that he makes. Look at that, look at him cleaning the filth, amazing. So, I kind of play in a very slow way that makes the game feel a lot longer than it would be if I was just like almost always at 3 or 2x speed. They're back! Oh, finally. Oh, gosh. That was a lot. It was just a lot. Like, there was so much work that needed to be done that had to be spread among so few colonists. And I was just constantly worried about something like going really badly. But we're good. Everybody's back. We still need a couple new colonists, hopefully. I'm hoping that people show up that we're able to, like, capture. It'd be nice if we didn't, like, kill all these people, but we did. And Justin, in a bad mood. You're getting that joy wire, Justin. Getting the joy wire. The moment you get back here. Anyway. Oh, wow. Okay, a lot of them are in bad moods. See, this is what happens. See, they were on this long journey through the mountains and swamps and other crazy biomes, and they're relatively fine. Then they immediately get here, and already they're just, like, seething. They hate it. They hate it here, and they hate me. Here. Just everybody can smoke some smoke leaves and you'll be fine. It's actually kind of weird saying this many colonists again. Because, yeah, there were just so few people here that it's, like, it's very refreshing to actually see people, like, hanging out now. There's, like, people at the tables. We have the animals are back. The pin animals have no food again. Cool. Whose fault is that? Cheese. I don't know why Cheese just really hates making kibble. I have no idea why. It's like his least favorite thing. Smoke Leaf binge. Sauce Boss. What? Sauce Boss. I don't know if the... should I arrest him for this? I kind of want those smoke leaves. He's usually in a pretty good mood. Justin's in a terrible mood. Why is he moving so slow? Oh, he has food poisoning. Ooh. You know what? You know what, Justin? Let's just get you into the hospital so we can put this wire in your brain real quick. No big deal. We are going to install a joy wire in his brain. Seth has inspired surgery, so this should go well. And Justin is just going to rest until he's healed. Sauce Boss is throwing up right outside of the hospital. Good for him. At least he's not doing it in the hospital. Also, I like how Cheese walks out the door, sees Sauce Boss vomiting, and they just decide to have a conversation mid-vomit. Cheese and Sauce Boss spoke about favorite haircuts, while Sauce Boss is just like hurling his guts out. Oh, it's 2 a.m. for you right now? That's totally fine if you have to head out. But thanks for tuning in. It's been a lot of fun. And I'm sure we'll catch you again. We're going to be streaming a lot here lately. Like I said, Jackson's going to be getting back into streaming even more. He wants to get to a lot of his series that he's been wanting to finish up. And, of course, Seth's going to be getting back into his big Pokemon Nuzlocke, so that's going to be fun. And, of course, I'll probably be returning with more RimWorld and Forgotten Games and maybe some other special stuff. So keep your eyes peeled. All right, Seth. It's up to you to install this joy wire in Justin's brain. I know you can do it. Oh, Bobble wants to do it. No, Bobble. This is a Seth job. Go, Seth, go, before Justin has, like, a major breakdown. Okay, I think he's sedated now. Is he sedated? No, he's not sedated. Okay, there we go. This is going to be amazing. Justin's going to go from, like, on the precipice of just a complete, like, mental breakdown to now being one of, like, the happiest colonists in the colony. He and Heartstrong. Just beaming with delight. Even in the roughest of situations. Don't mess this up. He really shouldn't. Like, there's almost no chance that he could mess this up. Yeah! All right. Justin has been joy-wired. So Heartstrong's not alone anymore. Also, we still have this power claw that I need to give somebody so that they are better at combat. So that we probably should give this to one of our melee people. I think that's probably you, Heartstrong, honestly. Can, like, really start leaning into that venom snake thing that you have going on there, Heartstrong. Now you have the prosthetic hand, too. Let's see. Yeah, we could add it to his left hand because he's already missing a finger there anyway. Who's our other melee person again? I don't even remember. Because we lost Trevor. He was one of our melee people, which really makes me upset. So we need to get a new melee person down the line. Honestly, that might be it. Or, hang on. Snool, are you... No, he's not. Abstracta? No. Wow, is Heartstrong like our only melee person anymore? That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and give him the power claw on his left hand. And we'll have him report to sick bay first thing in the morning. Sauce Boss, oh, you're eating our good food? I thought you were just binging on the smoke leaves. This isn't part of the arrangement. That's a lavish meal. Oh, man. I hope he hasn't been eating a bunch of those. He's vomiting. People are stepping in it. Abstracted just stepping in the vomit with reckless abandon. Well, it's a good thing he's eating this food so slowly. Look at this. Why is he eating so slow? I guess that's the food poisoning, right? And everybody's just eating. They don't care. Yeah, nobody cares. Okay, at least Snool stepped around it. Good for you, Snool. Seth has gotten food poisoning. What the heck, Cheese? By the way, do the animals have kibble again? They do, but not very much. Need to have cheese. Keep working on this. Still nothing to hunt. This is starting to get kind of ridiculous. Man, I really don't know what's going on with that. All the pods are set up, so I do appreciate that at the very least. Food-wise, we still have a ton of meals, so I'm happy about that. I do need to start setting like some orders though. So, okay, we already set these orders, right? There's nothing else to make here. Unless we start making marine armor. I guess I can start doing that. A little bit of uranium, plasteel. Ooh, 100 plasteel? My goodness. We've been playing for this long and we don't even have 300. Ugh, that's rough. Maybe I should have bought that marine armor earlier when I had the chance. That's just so expensive, and we don't have any other source of plasteel anywhere that I know of. I don't know. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. We have decent armor anyway already, so there's no major rush. Somebody still needs to make a prosthetic leg for Nicole. She's still been hobbling around this entire time. We still had an order for plate armor? Really? Okay, we don't need that anymore. Maybe one, I guess, for if we did get a new colonist. Got that set up. You know what? We have all this cloth. May as well put it to use. Start making a bunch of, like, dusters, t-shirts, and pants. I don't care who does it. Just somebody get around to it. Sauce Boss finally finished his meal. It took him, like, 3 days, but he did it. Good for you, Sauce Boss. How are you guys doing? Still getting some steel. Can appreciate that. Do we need new graves? Not really, but I should probably preempt this a little bit. There we go. Somebody will get around to that, and it'll probably be Seth. Let's be honest with ourselves. Look at Dennis hauling again. I said earlier how I'm gonna miss some of our animals because they did hauling. But really when I said that, I think it's just Dennis that I've mainly seen haul. I feel like I never saw Dolores 2 hauling. By the way, Dolores 2 has finally been turned into kibble. Or something. One of these meals maybe, who knows. So thank you, Dolores 2. Sauce Boss still freaking out over here. He's probably gonna pass out from smoking all this stuff. You're overdoing it, dude. Colonist needs rescue. Oh, Justin, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Oh, I think Bobble's about to install the power claw, maybe? Yeah, here we go. Let's hope that he doesn't mess this up, because then Heartstrong just won't have any hand. Come on, Bobble. Prove yourself here. I was singing your praises earlier. He did it! And he cleaned up after himself. That is the Bobble way right there. Oh, somebody took Justin's weapon. Dang it. Oh, I'll just have to remember to give him that back later. Everybody else is armed, right? Just in case there's like an attack or something. And Snool doesn't have anything, weirdly. And neither does Abstracta. What the heck, guys? Okay, fine. So we'll go ahead and have Snool, I guess, Not sure what weapons to give them. I guess Snool can take the bolt-action rifle? Abstracta, meanwhile, we don't really have like an... Okay, I guess... I mean, this is a pretty poor weapon. There's got to be something better around. I mean, I'll just give her this for now. Oh, it's bio-coded. Dang it. I don't even know why it's here. Maybe this? Chain shotgun? Did we get everything from the animals? No, they still have some stuff on them. Some bedrolls, they have some kibble. Oh, we still have a psychic soothe pulsar in here. Okay. I really do wish that somebody would trade with us, though, so we could get rid of all this junk. Just a lot to look at. We have all of these thrumbo horns. I just wish we had more people for melee to use them. We don't. I'm so excited to see Justin finally be able to work without constantly having mental breaks. This is gonna be great. Because really, yeah, I mean, Heartstrong and Justin were two problem colonists. Now that problem has been eliminated. Now, whether we kept our morality intact during that process, that's up for debate, but yeah, I'm just gonna pretend like they'll appreciate this. They were always so stressed out and upset, and now they can just be happy forever. Sounds good to me. Sounds like a pretty good deal. Free of charge, by the way. We got free brain surgery. I mean, come on. Thank you, Dennis, for hauling, since Seth apparently didn't want to. Oh, is there a party going on? Oh, I completely missed the party. Oh, I was so focused on Seth hauling meat. I completely missed the party. Everybody's in a decent mood, aside from Nicole, I guess. What is her problem? Oh, food poisoning, yeah. Good grief, all this vomit. I know Bobble's always cleaning, but he can't clean fast enough. People are just vomiting everywhere. Go, Bobble, clean as fast as your little, fast as your little arms can sweep. Your little non-existent RimWorldian arms. Oh, it's nice to have Heartstrong back. Here's another thing. Yeah, I'm really glad that we have colonists back to be able to start planting and harvesting again, because that was something that we hadn't been doing. So I'm pretty pleased about that. We do need to start refueling these. We do need like another source of power. That would be useful, but might still be a bit. Justin can walk again. Here's your minigun back. And take a look at this. Look at that mood. And that's in spite of all of these debuffs. Trevor's lost, serious pain, greedy for impressive bedroom, doesn't matter. His mood is only gonna get better from here. What was that? I saw another heart. There shouldn't be hearts. Actually, there could be, if Cheese was flirting with Nicole. Let's see, what was that? Cheese flirted with, no. There's literally a single lady right here. Nicole's right here, Cheese. Wait a minute, you're married. Oh my gosh, this just gets worse all the time. Yeah, Cheese is married to Abstractor, right? Or do I have that wrong? I might be wrong about that. Anyways, Cheese flirted with Sora by joking about children. Sora's turned away. Coming on a little strong there, Cheese. So wait, who's Abstractor married to? Was it Justin? I guess I could just look at the beds, right? Oh, wait a minute. The beds got all messed up. Okay, so hang on. Yeah, Justin. So they should be sharing a bed in here. There you go. There you go. Yeah. But right now, so yeah, Nicole is the only, like, single lady now. I mean, Sora's married, Abstract is in a relationship, but isn't officially married. So I imagine we're going to see a lot of people starting to flirt with Nicole. Or they'll just keep, like, instigating weird love triangles that go nowhere. Fun. I'm really excited to see them start clearing out plants again. A long time coming. Wagyu has given birth. We have a new cow that I will try to immediately sell if anybody ever comes to trade with us again. Feels like so long since we last traded. Is this because, who was on the comm last time? That was you, Sora. I know that Sora was injured at the time and, like, slurring her speech. Did that, like, make everybody, like, not want to trade with us anymore? Sora's speech was so hard to understand that everybody was just like, you know what? Let's not even bother. Not even bother with these Fort Spotluck fools. More trouble than they're worth. No, it's probably not that. I'm always blaming the colonists for things that they don't have any control over. We have a quest available. Is there anything good? Okay, Shrek Skulau. I'm always like thrown off when I see Shrek, and I keep forgetting that I named him that. Shrek Skulau, chief of the substandard gamers, has sent us a message. Pirates in nearby camp been raiding their caravans. Mediocre gamers. Okay, so they have the kind of good firepower, the mediocre gamers. They're not so mediocre. Don't let the name fool you. Doomsday rocket launcher. I mean, we already have 2 of those. Like a pitiful amount of plasteel. That's nothing. Masterwork sculpture. We don't need a soothe pulsar. Don't need jade. And these aren't very good. Where even is this? Where's this camp at? If it's close, then maybe. No, that's too far. Sorry. If you would just give me a quest to get like a mechanoid reviver serum or whatever it's called, then we'd be talking, but I'm not gonna stick my neck out for 20 jade. Not this late into the game. You guys still digging graves over here? And eating pemmican? You shouldn't be eating that. Pemmican should be off limits. Gosh, it's getting to be a real mess in here. How hard is it to haul this meat? When you butcher the meat, just haul it back in. Whatever, Justin's happy to do it. Look at his mood. Look at this. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, I love it. Look at Heartstrong's mood. Ah. Small victories. Small victories. Maybe that should be the subtitle of this stream. Small victories. I am really hoping that before this stream ends, because we still have about an hour, a little bit less, I would really like to get some new colonists. But if nobody raids us, then can't really do that, now can we? Sauce Boss is working on a new leg for Nicole, so that's good. Oh gosh, so much vomit still. I know you're doing your best, Bobble, I know. Wait a minute, no you're not. You're not doing anything. All right, well, we caught him at a bad time. Do we finally have enough kibble for these animals? No. Man, they're either eating it really quick or cheese is just not making nearly enough. Just need to keep them at it. Finally harvesting some of this rice, though. I can appreciate that. There's still, yep, no animals for me to safely hunt. So Sora, for like the 50th day in a row, gets to just do nothing. Oh no. Here we go. A psychic ship has crashed nearby. You know, I figured something like this would happen because it had been a while since we had a psychic ship. It's kind of a bad one. Well, that's not good. This is the kind of thing that you just kind of have to nip in the bud immediately. Because it's just going to get worse. And if everybody's in a good mood now, then I say, let's just go for it. Okay, so. Let's think carefully here. Abstracta, you can equip the EMP launcher. I think we have a second EMP launcher around here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. I guess I'll give that to Snool. So we'll let them get those. And then we'll head out. All right. Oh no, Snool's kind of in a bad mood. Why? Slightly stressed? What do you need? Darkness? I've been in the dark for a while. What do you mean you've been in the dark? I mean, it's kind of slightly dark in our storage area. Is that what you mean? Ravenously hungry. Okay, fine. We'll put this entire attack on pause so that Snool can eat some breakfast. Happy now, Snool? Now, everybody, let's move. All right, so this crash landed in kind of a bad spot, if I'm being honest. It's just kind of like in the middle of nowhere. There's not really any place for me to hide easily. So, I guess we're just going to have to go here. Just kind of use the mountain as cover. We'll turn off their ability to fire at will so that nobody starts the fight too soon. I don't think they will anyway, but... Look at our brave heroes marching to certain defeat. Nah, I think we'll be fine. I really do wish that we had more melee fighters, though. It's kind of crazy that we only have one melee fighter with all these colonists. Rainy thunderstorm. Kind of a bad time. Everybody's gonna be upset. They're gonna be soggy. Geez, Abstracta, moving awfully slow. Do you have food poisoning or something? No. Nicole beat you here, and she has a peg leg. Okay, so let's see. So Snool can be here. I'm gonna spread everyone out a little, for better or for worse. And Abstracta can be here, I guess. Sora with the sniper rifle can be like out here. Seth will stay back here, that's fine. Heartstrong, I'm gonna keep kind of in the back here. He'll kind of distract them for a little while. Let's see, what else can I do? Bobble can be aiming from around this tree. Justin can be, I don't know. I don't want to move them too far out, because then it might be difficult to rescue them if they go down. Maybe Justin can go there. Cragsis can snipe from... maybe like over here or something. That's actually a little too close. Maybe back here. Alright, still got a lot of people. Maybe we'll have both Bobble and Nicole just kind of standing side by side over here. Jackson can be, I guess, here. That seems a little risky. We're awfully close to these guys. Sauce Boss can be here, I guess. And that just leaves Cheese and his animals. I guess they can be, like, maybe over here to back up Heartstrong if he has a bunch of trouble. Alright, so everybody's pretty spread out. Oh, dang it. Snool's not close enough. A little closer. I guess that's good. Well, yeah, wow. This is such a densely forested area. He can't even go forward anymore. Okay. Justin's there. Abstracta, is she close enough? I guess so. Justin's definitely close enough. I should move him out a little. Sora, I'll move her out. Give Cragsis some more time to get where he needs to go. I do wish Snool was a little bit closer, but I think this will work. Okay. Is everybody in position? Okay, fire at will. And we'll have everybody, almost everyone, will aim at this one. And Heartstrong will fight this guy. Cheese will not release his animals yet. He can, though. Cragsis also could. We'll keep an eye on that. Actually, yeah, maybe... Yeah, I think Cheese should just release his animals now. Cragsis will hang on to Dennis. We'll save that for if there's a real emergency. And... That's kind of the best we can hope for. Well, okay. Dang it. If Abstracto was just a little bit closer. Okay, I'll have her aim at this one. All right, that's about as good as this is gonna get. Here we go. The onslaught begins. Wish everybody luck. Got this, Heartstrong. Oh, Heartstrong's already down. He did not, in fact, have this. He did not have this at all. Wobble, what are you doing? We have... Oh, come on. What are you doing? They're, like, running to them. You idiots. These people with long-range weapons decided to run towards... None of the other people are doing that. I don't know what caused that. Very weird. Okay, is Heartstrong really in trouble here? 23 hours, he'll be fine, he'll be fine. Maybe it was a bad idea to send him in while he's still having anesthetic wearing off. Oops. All right, well, Ramby's holding off 2 of them, so good job, Ramby. You know what? Here, Craxus, release Dennis. And the 1, I guess, as well. Okay, let's start sending in Abstracta to stun some more of these guys. Snool can go through there. Look at Dennis and the 1 taking on this thing. I think the 1 is going to survive yet another... Wow, look at Ramby. I really thought that Ramby would go down. Are we good? Is everybody down? I mean, all the mechanoids are down? Okay. That wasn't too bad. Heartstrong's still crawling around, but... Ooh, Ramby's down. Death in 7 hours. That's not too bad. Death in 10 hours. Oh, I lost a paw a while back. I didn't notice that. Dennis is fine, of course. I'm actually kind of shocked. Like, none of our other colonists got hit, like, at all. What the heck? Jeez, yeah. So Heartstrong, Ramby, Dennis, and the 1 just tanked everything. Just tanked everything. While everybody else just shot away. So we made a couple of mistakes there. Specifically, you 2. I'm looking at you 2. Bobble and Nicole made a couple of mistakes, but overall, we made it work. All right, allow all this junk. Who is best to save Heartstrong here? I guess that's you, Bobble. So we'll have Bobble rescue Heartstrong. Seth can rescue Ramby. Hope Ramby will be okay. We've had some weird issues with animals getting injured. And the other animals will just make their own way home. Before I forget, may as well have Snool equip a normal weapon again. This happens a lot. Or I forget, and then they're just toting around EMP launchers during, like, regular raids. Same goes for you. I really thought that we had better guns for these people. Oh yeah, here's one. Charge rifle. There we go. Glad I saw that. Don't know how I saw that. It's like a seeing eye puzzle every time you look in our storage. Okay. Everybody else can focus fire on this thing. All right. You guys can go home. Well, Jackson's upset. Fine, go home. Alright, Seth, don't walk in the... Justin, be careful where you're walking. Just always worried that they're gonna walk, like, directly into the line of fire. Like the fools I know they are. Here, what do you need, Jackson? Are you hungry? And just soaking wet, low psychic drone. Oh, night owl in daytime. Well, sorry. I'm sorry that you had to protect your colony and those you love. During the daytime. Yeah. Alright. Again, I said it before, and I think it bears saying again. I really feel like you should get better stuff for this. These mechanoids, they're pretty tough. They take a lot of work to bring down, and they can take out your colonists so quickly and effectively. I just feel like a little bit more steel at the very least would be useful, if anything. Anyway. I'm mainly worried about Ramby. I mean, Heartstrong too, I guess. But how's Ramby doing? Death in 5 hours. I assume Seth is gonna... Beating fire out. Where? Don't worry about that. Not your concern. You'll tend to Ramby. Everybody else can deal with the fire. Aside from Sauce Boss, who I guess could care less that his base is on fire. He's chill like that, you know? Death in 21 hours. Yeah, Heartstrong's relatively fine. I mean, he went down pretty quickly, again, because he was anesthetized. I should not have attempted to say that word. Anesthetized. Anesthesiated. Whatever. He wasn't feeling well. He's about to feel a little bit better. I think Ramby's gonna be okay. I've said that before, though, about animals. Alright. I think he'll be alright. Wow. Yeah, I cannot stress enough how useful Ramby was during that attack. I mean, you saw, Ramby took on like 2 mechanoids, then went on to a 3rd. And Dennis and the 1 were really useful too. So good on them. I'm curious actually, because we could look back at some of these mechanoids and see like who even took them out. Oh, what's this? Why are there Thrumbo horns out here? Oh, this is from when Giggles and Trevor were kidnapped. I see. So that's why we're so low on melee. Because I knew that Trevor didn't have, or I knew that Trevor was a melee guy, but I didn't know that Giggles was too. So yeah, we lost 2 melee fighters. I didn't even realize that till now, hours later. And this one's about to deteriorate. That's not good. Here's the Decimator. We never buried the Decimator. I'm more upset that we didn't like make kibble out of the Decimator, honestly. Just left them there. There's a bunch of stuff out here. How come nobody's gotten this? This was like months ago. All right. All right, you layabouts. Somebody's going out there. Someone's going out in the rain. I'm looking at you, Sauce Boss and Abstracto, once you're done eating. Actually, I don't know if Sauce Boss does hauling. I don't think he does. Abstracto will do it. Oh, she can't haul? Dang it. Okay, never mind. Tending. He doesn't haul. Jackson's upset. Here, can you do this, Craxus? Thank you. We'll do that. Sora can't haul. So many of our colonists can't haul. They really have some real hauling hang-ups. Bobble's tending. You can get those. Have all these meals out here too. Yeah, I just totally forgot about all this loot laying around. I'm surprised like Dennis hasn't even gotten it or something. Guess you can get all these. And maybe get these too. You just get everything. I don't know. Just do everything, would you, Nicole? I like how the person with the peg leg is who ended up getting the most work out of this ordeal. Geez, still tending to Ramby over here. Look at all these injuries. I mean, that's what happens when you fight off like 4 mechanoids. Good on you, Ramby. Base is getting a little dirty. I hope we were able to get to that Thrumbo horn before it deteriorated. That was very close. At the very least, we can sell it off later or something. Got our turrets back, that's good. Ramby, wow, Ramby can already walk again. Already willing to throw down once again. Good for you. Oh, Heartstrong's walking. He should probably get his Thrumbo horn back. See, now I'm just upset again because I remembered that we lost the Decimator. I mean, I obviously I intuitively understood that, but now I was like directly reminded of it again. What a shame. I don't even think it had like a cool death. Just kind of went down, and then some sort of tending incident occurred. I don't know. Let's just blame Seth. Let's just blame Seth and call it a day. Also, Sauce Boss, you're being a little bit of a creep sleeping in here. I mean, this was obviously your choice to put your bed in this room and to sleep here. I had nothing to do with this, obviously. So, I don't know. Sauce Boss just being a little weird. But I gotta remember, this is the same guy who commonly eats kibble and gets food poisoning. Speaking of food poisoning, Jackson has just joined the food poisoning club. He was like, well, everybody else is doing it. I may as well join in. Here, I'll clear Nicole's work for now. Maybe somebody else can go out and get this stuff. Probably shouldn't send Jackson. Well, he's the only one who's awake this late. Whatever. I'll get it later. What's Heartstrong doing? Harvesting potato plant? Oh, okay, willow tree. All right. Oh, by the way, how are we doing on pemmican? It feels like we don't have much food in here, and yet this is like the most food we've had in ages. It's just that we don't have a lot of potatoes and rice hanging around because everything's like immediately getting converted into meals. It's a good problem to have. I mean, it's not a problem at all, really. 853 pemmican, that's pretty good, actually. That's probably almost enough to just start our next big attack. Again, I think that we'll begin that at the start of the next stream. Or maybe, we could start it maybe at the end of this one. Let's see. I mean, I still have about 30 minutes left in me. So yeah, we might be able to start plotting out our next big raid. Let's just make a little bit more pemmican. How much is left here? Let's make like 6 more sets of 4 pemmican. We're out of kibble again. It's always something, you know? Every single stream, there's always like that one resource that gives us trouble. Sometimes it's wood, sometimes it's steel, sometimes it's just power in general. Sometimes it's, you know, multiple things, but that goes against the point I'm trying to make here. This time, it is kibble. For some reason, nobody can make enough kibble long enough. Even though we have the resources, we have more than enough meat, we have the potatoes and rice, we have the manpower, we just don't have the willpower. I mean, to be fair, Seth just had to go to like 4 different places to get the right materials. It's because nobody's hauling. Mainly. Well, hopefully you can make some progress there. I really wish I could sell off this extra calf that we don't need. This really is a great name, though. Waxy Peanut Pant. That might be the best name that we've ever had in RimWorld. I will protect Waxy Peanut Pant with my life. Well, not with my life, but with all these other people's lives. I will protect Waxy Peanut Pant with all of these other people's lives. And that is a promise. I care more about that bull than some of these colonists. Seth, are you still? Okay, just making sure. Cutting down some trees. Good job, you two. Craxus and Heartstrong work together a lot. Are they friends? Just curious. Wow, Craxus doesn't have many friends like at all, really. Where is Heartstrong here? No, actually. They're enemies. This is like the strongest. Wow. Yeah, -14, -13. That's unfortunate. Yeah, you two are working together all the time. I had no idea. It might be like the worst relationship I've seen amongst pawns, like, at all. This entire, like, playthrough. By the way, were we building up any steel, or is it all immediately being used? Pretty much immediately being used. We have 28. Yeah, I guess I am glad that I made 2 of these. It was an accident, but it's a happy accident in this case. I mean, most of the steel is going into making more components, which actually we are doing pretty well on. Maybe I can make like a little bit less. Okay, we'll get some steel out of this. But here's what I'm talking about. We're gonna get like, what, 12 steel from this giant thing? How much is this? 14. Come on. All the trouble that those things put me through. I should get like 40. Even that's not very much by RimWorld standards. But whatever. Just arguing into the void at that point. Make sure that all of this is still off limits. I mean, really, we probably don't even need any more pemmican because now we got all of these packaged survival meals that we picked up. But I'd rather have more pemmican than less. What's still laying out here that we need? Anything? Okay, here's some stuff. Maybe Cragsis can go get this really quick. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine with that. A little hike for Cragsis. He loves it. Oh, gosh. Jackson's really vomiting over there. He loves it. I just brush off anything that a colonist does, like all the manual labor that I put them through, and I usually just cap it off by saying they love it, just so I feel better about my management. Too deep. Infestation. Really? Okay, that's a new one. I mean, I've seen it before, but we haven't had that issue before on this playthrough. So, we're gonna get some bugs. I'm not too worried about that. I mean, this is kind of late in the game, so I don't know if the game's gonna throw, like, some giant bugs at me. But I guess we'll get some people together to fend them off. Sora, you have something to do. At long last. Now watch this be like crazy. The huge armada of bugs. Disease, plague. Oh, come on. Abstracta and Sauce Boss. Okay, well, right after this battle, I'll have to remember to put them away. I also need to remember that we still have some recon armor in here that somebody should probably put on. I'll worry about that later. Go on. Do your worst. How bad? Oh my gosh, it's bad. Really? Wow. Okay, all right. We're actually doing this, huh? Heartstrong, you're needed, apparently. Jeez, I mean, everybody's needed. That's bad. These two are gonna be a little late to the party. Snool's gonna, like, go right through them. I don't want that. All right, the turrets are distracting them. Thank goodness. Oh, wow, that turret took out a bunch of them. Oh, no. They're gonna destroy it. I mean, that's pretty bad for a first bug attack. Come on, guys. Okay, that's a lot of firepower. I was saying, if it got through, I wouldn't have been very happy. I think that's all of them. Whew. Okay. And who has the plague again? You, Abstracta? Okay. Yeah, go rest. I don't know who else has it, but they should know to report to sickbay. Nicole, you can go ahead and I guess put on this tainted recon armor. You'll love it. trying to see who else had the plague. Oh, Sauce Boss. Okay, yeah, he's reporting. All right, well, who wants to tend to him? Bobble, can you do that? Yeah, he's already on it. Of course he's already on it. I don't have to tell Bobble what to do. Quest failed. Oh no, not the quest. Whatever quest that was. We've gotten some pretty lousy quests in this RimWorld playthrough, which is why I am very glad that we've been doing this whole thing where we're taking out, like, the enemy factions and stuff. Like, those are our quests. They're all, like, self-imposed quests, but they're much more interesting than all the stuff that the game's trying to hawk on us. Alright. Hopefully they just rest and don't try getting up. Alpalka is pregnant. No kidding. Please, we need to get some of these animals out of here. They're eating us out of house and home. I don't even think the milk is worth it. I don't know, they're using it, I guess, but... Oh, finally, the kibble bill has been completed. But there's still not even that much. Well, I'll continue this. Just so that somebody's always at least thinking about doing it. Thank you, Dennis, for hauling. The only person I ever see hauling is Dennis, the animal. Whatever, I'm not salty about it. Major break risk. Craxus? Is it because I had him go out and have to collect a bunch of stuff? They really do hate that. Ravenously hungry. Wait, are you still getting stuff? Wow. It really does eat up more time than you think. You know? Sending people out to, like, grab a bunch of stuff. It's not even really that far. I mean, look at it. It's like this far from the base, roughly. But they just do not like it. I wish I could just send Dennis out to do it. Guess I'll have somebody get that last one in the morning. Starting to get a little cold outside. It's warm in the base, though, so that's all I really care about. I really like that all of our colonists almost now have, well, I guess not really. Justin still has wooden armor. I didn't notice that. So Justin, Nicole, and Abstracta still need, some better armor. Wait a minute. I told somebody to put this on. Oh, I think I called them back because of the bug attack, didn't I? Okay, Nicole, when you wake up, go ahead and put that on. That's weird. Why was it doing that? Force wear. Okay, that was weird. Do we still have people using this thing? I wasn't paying attention to that. I don't know if we should be wasting wood. Well, I don't know, we have over 1,000. Okay, fair enough. I want to sell this stuff so bad. Forget sending people out on the big raid. Can this stream just end with a grand finale of us selling all this junk? Like, that's a finale for me. Making, like, untold amounts of money. Just off all, like, the cloth and leather that we've been building up. I love that. But RimWorld can't ever give me what I want. Steel supply still has not grown really at all. Need to make like 5 more of these. Sauce Boss has gotten food poisoning again? Why do we have so much like bad food all of a sudden? Cheese has been making all this stuff and he's an expert. I guess he must have made like just a bunch of bad batches, just back to back bad batches. Try saying that 5 times fast. Food binge. Cragsis now. What? I don't think I can allow that, Cragsis, because you're going to go for all of our nice meals, and we don't have that many of those. I'm afraid we're going to have to arrest you. I know you're the main character and all, but there are some sins that simply can't be forgiven. Whoa, he's fast. Wait, don't try to read. We all know what you were trying to do. That was funny. It's like he was like, no, I'm fine. I'm not about to do anything weird. I'm reading over here, really. All right. Well, he won't be happy about it, but Cragsis usually isn't one to throw temper tantrums. Don't make me put a joy wire in your head next, Cragsis. Don't think I haven't thought about it. Keeping my eye on you. We've really built up a little book supply over here, haven't we? Can't believe I spent money on all this stuff. I mean, some of it I think I just, like, found, I guess. But, what started out as me just, like, being like, all right, we'll buy one book to keep these people busy, has now just, like, grown into this big collection. No wonder we can't get any more steel. Every time we, like, build more up, we have to use more on our turrets, too. They keep blowing up. One colonist idle. Yeah, I wonder who that could be. Is there anything to hunt yet? No. 2 things? Fine. Crazy. I don't think I've ever seen this before in any of my other RimWorld playthroughs. Just, like, no animals. Whoa, what are you doing, Sora? Jeez, don't shoot our stuff. You're shooting our deep drills. Oh, and you could have also shot our colonists, of course. I mean, I'm also worried about them too, but our deep drills. Granby still has a ton of injuries. I like how nobody's unloaded the alpacas yet. Still just over here, carrying all these berries and lassos and stuff. That's just so funny. So funny when my colonists don't do their job. It's hilarious. Probably almost done with the pemmican order, aren't we? Surprisingly not. Still 3 more. Oh wait, no, he's making simple meals now for some reason. Do we not have the materials to make pemmican? This happened last time too, where we're so close to finishing the pemmican order, but now all of a sudden they don't want to do it. Whatever. I just won't think about it too hard. Wait a minute, what about all these potatoes? I feel like I should be thinking about these kind of hard. I guess they're not about to spoil. It'll last a surprisingly long time out here. Look how, oh, Sauce Boss, you shouldn't even be up. You have the plague, dude. Don't walk around. Don't go on a hunt. I don't even, what are you doing? What is he doing? He's hunting a squirrel while he has the plague. Yeah, that's a great idea. Go rest. Who else has the plague? Isn't that you, Abstracta? What are you doing? Drilling at the deep drill. No. Some of these colonists, they think they're workaholics. Emphasis on the fact that they think they're workaholics. But I've actually seen them. And let me tell you, most of these guys are just layabouts. Who cosplay as workaholics on occasion. They moonlight as workaholics. They don't really know what it means to get their hands dirty. Except for you, Bobble. You really know how to get your hands dirty. He's always, look, he's getting his hands dirty right now. He loves it. And he actually loves it too. That's not me joking this time. Anyway, whose sniper rifle is this? Was this Crags's? Yeah. You know that, I said this before, But you know that colonists have nothing to do when they start like filling the potted plants. Like that means like, okay, there's just nothing, huh? Even though that's not really true because there's still this. Still 2 reinforced barrels out here that you guys could go get. Kind of worth a lot of money. I don't think there's anything else out here to really pick up. I mean, well, we could get the grenades and stuff. We wouldn't make that much money. Wow, Sora got the squirrel. Good for you. Are these 2 still in sickbay? Good. How are they doing anyway? 51. 47. Yeah, they're doing fine. I mean, I'd like to say that, I mean, again, here's another thing I probably said before, but this is what happens when you stream RimWorld for like 30 streams. You kind of repeat yourself sometimes, but really losing Dominic to the plague or whatever he had early on, I forget if it was the plague or the flu or what, but it really is quite a rarity because normally we keep like such good tabs on all this stuff. And we really haven't had, not that I recall anyway, we haven't really had any other like close calls or anything. Just a matter of like keeping them in bed, making sure they're not getting up and out and about, having people attend to them consistently as well. More food poisoning. Good grief. Oh, you gave it to the guy with the plague? Come on. Let's just burn all of our food at this point. 'Cause I guess Cheese, our cook, is incompetent. You know. Our level 16 cook, our region-known master, apparently doesn't know how to cook all of a sudden. I don't know, maybe somebody else cooked for a bit. Like Heartstrong just got bored picking potatoes and decided to try his hand at cooking. I don't know. I'm just happy that Bobble is here to clean up the vomit, though. I'm happy that we live in a post-Bobble world. In the past, we used to live in a pre-Bobble society. And vomit and dirt and animal waste was just everywhere. As far as the eye can see, animal waste. Animal waste, vomit, animal waste. But now that we live in a post-Bobble society, the place stays pretty spick and span, I'd say. He stays busy. Anyway, so I guess I should start planning on where the next big raid is going to be, huh? Who are we going to war with next? I know I was pointing out these 2 that are side by side, but the problem is that now that we're 2 colonists short, I don't think I want to do that until, like, we need to have a few more people before I do, like, a back-to-back thing. So, I think, and again, the reason I'm not going for this one is because I kind of want to save them for last. It also helps to have enemies kind of close by because it discourages getting too many mechanoid raids. That's what happens when you like take out all your enemies that are nearby. Anyway, so these 2 are off the table for now. They'll probably be next. So I guess that means, I think this was the one I was looking at. The white the white Kirkakogaga. Whatever. We'll just say the Goat Cliff people. The people who live in the Goat Cliffs. I think we're gonna go for them next. And that means, let's see if we can figure out about how far that's gonna be. So I'm gonna try to use the launch pod, obviously, to kind of shave the trip down a little bit. Which, by the way, the caravan, it took them so long, it felt like, to get back. To like go on their mission and then get back. And I gotta keep in mind that we used the transport pods. It would have been even longer if we hadn't done that. So transport pods really are, like, you gotta have them if you're doing crazy stuff like this. Okay, let's see. We'll load this one up. We'll just put something silly inside. We're not actually gonna send it anywhere. I think I can part with 1 of my cloths, right? I wonder who's even gonna do that. Okay, I guess it's already good. All right. Oh, okay, it hasn't been loaded yet? That's fine. Okay, I guess I don't even need to load it. All right, so we can get with the transport pods about this far out. That's not bad. We'll be right about here. And I'll probably have to I'll probably want to put them like here or something, just so they can go like above the water. I could see that being the next big RimWorld update, by the way. I don't know if they've like confirmed anything, but you know, they've done space, they've done all their biotech stuff, they did like the demons and everything. I want to see like an ocean-bound RimWorld thing. It's like pirates and ships and islands and stuff, treasure. I could definitely see that being their next thing. But anyway, so if I drop people there, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel that. And how do I cancel putting stuff in? There we go. So where was that? Oh dear. Okay, I think it was right here, right? So if we drop people here, it'll take them... Wait, really? 8.1 days? I thought it'd be way less than that. There's no mountains, there's paths. There's a huge path here. There's a path that leads all the way to the enemy base. How is that 8 days? That's weird. Huh. Yeah. I really would not have thought that. Darn. Wow, okay, so that's gonna be rough. That's so much longer. I thought we were gonna have like 3 days or something. And then the route back is 20 days. Good grief. So I'm gonna have to stock these people up. I mean, I don't have to go all the way, but I mean, for about 28 days, I probably actually have to give them more like, I don't know, 19 days worth of food or something, but that's still a lot. That's a ton. To be fair, on the way back, they can also meet up with these people. And these people. So, I mean, there's options, but yeah, that's a pretty crazy one. All right, well, if that's what must be done, we have to do this. We have to do the quests that aren't even quests. I guess, I mean, there's nothing else that we need to be doing right now, so maybe I can go ahead and start sending people out. I mean, I guess we can't take Abstracta and Sauce Boss, which does kind of stink because they usually do go on these missions. But they can stay here this time. Strong still has his shield belt, right? Yeah, okay. So, I guess, yeah. That is so long. I was completely unprepared for that. Do we have enough of pemmican and meals, survival meals? I hope so. All right, so we're gonna allow all this time so we don't run into the same glitch that we did before. It's not a glitch, it's just like a weird oversight in the system. Remember to bring that. All right, let's start doing it. I mean, this feels sudden, but I guess we've been building up to this the entire stream, right? Load it up. And now we go through the painstaking process of figuring out who to send to certain defeat. All right. So, can't send Abstracta and Sauce Boss. They're out. Snool doesn't have a very good weapon. Don't really think that's a good idea. Nicole is slow. She would slow people down. Can I take anyone? I guess Bob... no, Bobble needs to stay here to clean. Okay, Justin can go. I guess Heartstrong needs to go. I mean, geez. It really does stink that we don't have any other melee people. Like, that's a real problem. Because now we just have no melee people here at the base. But whatever, that's what we gotta do. Kragsis can go, and he can bring his animal with him. I believe he controls Dennis. And Cheese needs to stay here to cook. Sora, just send Sora. Just send her. Well, no, she needs to stay here because she's a sniper, and we already have one sniper going. Dang. All these people, and I can only find 3 that make sense to go. Wow. I really wish that Sauce Boss and Abstracted did not have the plague right now. Should I just wait them out? Maybe I need to be patient. I know, what a hassle. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, let's see. How close are they? Because they might be able to just heal up while out on the road. 64. They're not close enough. I mean, they'd probably be fine, but I don't want to, like, go by probablys. I'm thinking about the lives of 2 of our more respected colonists. Well, maybe 1 of our more respected colonists, and Abstracta. But yeah, I guess that'll be the play. So yeah, next time on RimWorld, Sauce Boss and Abstract. Hey, I see you over there. What are you doing? Wearing a lasso? No. Rest. We're putting off an entire war for you, Abstracta. Anyway, so yeah, we'll let them heal up, and then next time we will go ahead and send them all out on their next big mission. And you're doing it again. What are you doing? Just lock Abstracta in the hospital at this point. Anyway, so yeah, we'll go on our next big mission. Hopefully somebody will show up at our colony at some point to buy stuff. I'm ready and willing. Got a lot of stuff here. A lot of cool things. If anybody wants it. And I'm sure we'll be raided by more mechanoids. A mad hare will show up. And I'm sure like a naked person will arrive at our backup base and get killed by bugs, because that is a tradition now, apparently. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, I thank everybody who's tuned in to yet another fun session of RimWorld. I know that it was a little simple at the start and middle and end. Not necessarily the end. We got some action near the end, but it was a little slow. That's just RimWorld sometimes. And hey, I'm here for it. I'm here for RimWorld through all the twists and turns and straightaways. Abstracta, I swear to you. Okay. Well, the next stream definitely will not be a straightaway. So be sure to tune in then to see what happens next. The saga continues. Until then, everybody, bye-bye.